say this again. F my cousin. He's a bitch.
Damn, what did your cousin do?
Young Lean was asking me to go on tour with him when I was in college. He used to be DMing me in college. Come on, drop out. I'm not going to fight a disabled person.
So you were doing Uber?
Yeah, I did Uber Eats. And I did
How was that?
Terrible. Because I was like, where you at? I got your food. He was like, yo, it's Ray J. I'm like, you come get the food or what?
Yep.
I get on my phone. I see everybody, oh, Lil Uzi just tweeted your music. Just randomly put me as his background on Twitter. Detectives were calling us. They were like, we know who you are, Adamn Killa, and turn yourself in. Yep. Lawyers stopped showing up to court. He called from jail.
Your lawyer's in jail?
He was getting evicted, and he the person evicting him. So my maximum was 15 years. Cover art was a picture of me sucking on some feet.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Welcome back to the Gobcast, episode 45. I'm counting this time. Sometimes I forget or say the wrong number, but this time we really thought about it. Now, this week, we have a very special episode with a very special guest. Listen up. We have one of the most highly requested, hyped up guests we've had in a minute. We got Adamn Killa in the studio. What's going on, dude?
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Thank you for pulling up, bro. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
I mean, we were talking about this earlier, but the amount of viewers that have been hitting both of us up about this.
Yeah,
it's a lot of people.
Been, like, blowing me up.
Yeah, people are ready for this. And you were telling me earlier, too, that this is technically the second interview that you've ever done.
Yeah, second interview I've ever done.
I'm honored.
Yeah,
I appreciate you pulling up.
Thanks for having me.
And we're both from Illinois. You know, we're not super close to each other. I was from the burbs. You were from what part of Chicago? You said
the south side of Chicago. So I grew up in Roseland and Chatham.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Now you've been doing a lot lately. You know, the reason that I invited you on the show is because you just would not stop popping up on my Instagram reels.
Yeah.
I mean, you've been grinding, and I saw like, especially recently, you've been grinding so hard. You've been selling out shows now.
Yeah, selling out shows, which is crazy. I'm thankful. I'm happy.
Hype,
feels
dude.
Good.
Well, it's great to have you, man. We got a fun episode planned today. I think I got a lot of stuff I want to talk to you about. I feel like honestly, you have a lot of really interesting lore. You know, in the sense of like, there's so many fun facts about you that like I didn't know until like about a week ago. I was like, I always hop on Google when I'm having a guest on. I'm like, what's up? Like, what can I really find? And I learned a lot about you, and I listened to a lot of your older music and stuff, and like, you've definitely evolved a lot as an artist and started making different music now than you did when you were younger. It's cool to see.
Thank you.
You know? So before we get into the music and all that, you were growing up in Chicago. Did you do good in school?
No. No, I did kind of bad in school. I almost failed a few times. In high school, I had to go to summer school every year except my senior year.
Summer school's the worst.
Yeah, that shit sucks. Or can I curse?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can curse.
Yeah, that shit sucks.
Listen, this show, dude, you can smoke cigarettes. You can do whatever you want in here.
Okay,
There's
cool.
No limits on this show. You can say whatever you want.
Yeah, but I used to fail, not because I wasn't smart. It was just I wasn't really interested in school. Like I got like ADHD, so it was kind of hard to like focus on stuff I didn't like. Yeah.
Did you ever take like any medication for your ADHD?
Yeah, Adderall.
Bro, what kind of script did they give you?
I don't even remember. That shit made me feel like a robot.
I'm the same way, bro. I have ADHD, and I remember they gave me Adderall too, and they laced me the up.
Yeah,
I hated it.
I was on it since like third grade.
Similar for me. Yeah, I was a little older than that. I think like late middle school. That's when I started it. Shit makes me sweat, dude.
Yeah,
makes me cold sweat. I'm all uncomfortable. I'm twitching and shit.
I don't recommend it for children.
Dude, it's crazy that the doctors did.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, I think they still will give you like, you can send a 5th grader into the doctor and he'll be like, I can't focus on the whiteboard, and they'll be like 30 milligram Adderall.
It's crazy.
That is nuts.
Yeah.
So did that help you in school at all, or did you still do bad?
No, it didn't help.
Were you still like taking it as prescribed though? You were like, I'm at least.
Some days, and then I would like hide it under my tongue and spit it out.
There you go. There you go. That shit's gold. It's worth a lot of money.
Yeah.
There's people that want that, you know?
Yeah.
So would you say, I mean, besides the grades and stuff, would you say you were like a good kid?
Yeah, I was a good kid. Pretty good kid. Just, you know, my environment.
Yeah, I mean, growing up in the south side of Chicago, that's got to be a very, very, like, not great place to grow up, probably.
Yeah, I mean, it seemed fun when I was a kid, but then I grew up and started traveling, and I was like, oh, people don't got to look over their shoulder. They can relax. They don't got to worry about somebody trying to do something to them. I thought all that stuff was normal until I started traveling. So
yeah, you realize once you get out of that kind of cycle and that environment, like, oh, wait, You don't do this in other places. Like, what
I'm like, they're chilling.
I don't want to go back there anymore.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not going back.
Yeah. So, I was watching your interview that you did yesterday with House Phone.
Yeah, shout out House Phone.
And, shout out House Phone. It was a cool interview to watch. And in that, you mentioned that you actually, got a full ride for playing sports.
Yeah, baseball to Illinois Central.
Did you start playing that when you were young?
Yeah, I played baseball. I had to be 4. And then I was on the USA team for a second when I was 13. I played on this I got cut. But then I played on this travel team called the White Sox Ace. It's in Chicago. If you're from Chicago, you know about it. It's a good travel team.
You were a real serious baseball player.
Yeah, I had a full baseball scholarship.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So
had some workouts with the Royals.
Damn.
Yeah.
So at that point in your life, you were really thinking probably that you were going to be a baseball player, yeah?
Yeah, I always thought that. And then I was just doing music for fun.
At what point, did the music kind of start to pop off for you?
When I was in college playing baseball.
Ooh, that was probably a tough time for that to pop off.
Yeah, because it kind of did in high school, but then I started getting offered to go on tours and stuff when I was in college, and I was like, I can't go. I'm playing baseball.
Yeah.
And then I just was I weighed my options. I was like, even if you're really good at baseball, it's kind of hard to make it. I played with Gavin Lux on the Dodgers.
Damn.
Yeah, I played with him. We played travel ball together. But he one of the people I knew that made it. But a lot of people I know, they just in the minors or stopped playing in the minors.
I mean, even out of if you want to be a sports player in almost any sport, if you want to make it to the NFL, you got to be the top percent of the already top percent.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. These are the best people in the world. Even in the minors.
Just some freaks, some
the people you know.
Athletes.
That's what I'm saying. The best person you ever know is probably a bench player.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, which is crazy to think about because that person in the bigger picture is not the best player ever.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's how
it's
people
crazy
be
shit.
What's his name? He would say he's closer to LeBron than we are to him. Who used to say that?
Oh, I don't know.
It was some NBA player. He was a bench player or something though, but he was I'm closer to LeBron than y'all are to me.
Damn, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's also not that close either.
Yeah, it's not that close, but I'm just saying we not in the NBA. So
yeah. So when you were younger, because you were playing sports, did that make you live a kind of strict lifestyle? Or were you still able to have fun and party and shit?
No, it was strict. Cause I was playing travel ball. I'd be out of town all the time, and then I had practice all the time. I couldn't hang out like that, which kept me out of trouble. Honestly,
that's good at least.
Yeah, it was good. Cause if I wasn't doing that, it probably something else would have happened. But yeah, it was real strict. I didn't like it at that point. I was like, dang, I can't hang out with my friends. It's boring.
Yep. But now looking back at it, you can be like, all right, that probably had some benefit,
Yeah.
So your music's blowing up while you're playing baseball. At what point did you kind of have to decide which one to pick?
It was going into the summer, and I was in college and they had me on the bench because I was a freshman, and I was upset about that because I was batting .375. I'm like, why am I on the bench still? And I was like, I'm on the bench, but my music doing good. Even if I get drafted, I'm gonna be a late round draft pick. I'm gonna be in the minors for a long time. I was like, I don't know. Just go with music. I like music the same as I like baseball, but yeah.
I mean, is baseball something that you could still let's say hypothetically tomorrow you were like, yo, I don't like music at all anymore. Could you still go play baseball?
It would be hard because I'm 28.
Yeah.
Most open tryouts at this are they cap it at 21.
My music want young.
Yeah, they want young people because 28 you're already kind of old, but it happens sometimes though. But 28 is not old, but in baseball,
it's sports.
Sports. But
it's a totally different thing.
Yeah, but say my music blew up tomorrow, I could probably get a 10-day contract somewhere.
Hey, there you go. Yeah. There you go. So, you kind of decided to take music seriously early on, and you said baseball, which I mean, to me, that's probably a scary thing to do, bro.
Yeah, it was scary. Yeah.
That's totally new, and it's if that fails, it sounds like it's not the thing where you could just go back to baseball,
Yeah, at that point I could, because I started school early, so at this point I was 17 turning 18. Mm-hmm. So at that point I could have, but yeah, I'm too far now. But my family, it was scary because my family was like, "What are you doing? You got a full baseball scholarship.
Yeah,
you don't even have to pay for school. What are you doing?"
They were pissed.
Hell yeah, I came back. My mom kicked me out the house.
Oh, fuck.
She was like, "You can't stay here." They were pissed. She was like, "You either got to get a job or go back to school or get out."
And they kicked you out like long term, or did they let you back in?
Nah, I got kicked out, and then I went on tour.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. I mean, you're good then.
And I was on tour for like 2 months.
So you luckily you had enough kind of following at that point to go on tour and just be like, I'm out of here.
Yeah, I was opening up for Young Lean.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
So you had already found a good amount of success at that point in music.
Yeah, I was starting to at that point.
What was the first like song or moment where you like had something pop off music wise?
Well, I had a song go viral on Vine when I was in high school.
That's OG.
Yeah, it was
they gotta
called,
bring that shit back.
Yeah, it was called "Phase Me" with Monster Mike. Shout out Monster Mike. But yeah, I was in high school at that point. This is before I even went to college. But it just kind of went viral in Chicago. But yeah.
I mean, that's kind of how it is. You know, you blow up in your city first, and then you start hopping around and doing that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's people in Chicago now that still don't even listen to my new music, but they know that song.
They know your OG music.
Yeah, like they'll see me on Instagram Reels and be like, oh, this that same guy that made that song Phase Me. Like, at this point, that's like 12 years ago.
Yeah, I see that in your comments all the time when you do that shit. How's that make you feel? That's got to be hype.
Yeah,
like,
it's
damn,
cool.
They remember my old shit.
Yeah.
That's an OG fan.
Yeah, and then some of them will tap back in because they'll see I still got stuff going on. So they'll be like, oh, let me see what he got going on now.
That's real love when they tap back in.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, you're a real fan.
Yeah.
You know? So, you kind of have that first moment. Do you remember your first show you did?
I'm trying to think which was my first one. I think it was at Shuba's. You know Shuba's?
No, I don't.
It's in Chicago. It's like a smaller venue. I think that was like my first real show because a lot of my first shows was I had some shows with Lucky because we was like friends back then.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of crazy how you seem to know like a lot of these really well known rappers from Chicago because you grew up with these people.
Yeah, we all grew up together like around the same areas.
How'd you know Lucky?
Just going downtown. Yeah.
Is there like any story behind like how you guys became friends and all that?
We just like we used to be going to this thing called U Media. Like I don't know, you might know it because Chance used to rap about it a lot. He used to call himself like Mr.
I've listened
U
to a good amount
Media.
of Chance's music, yeah.
Yeah, you probably heard him. I'm still Mr. U Media.
Yep.
Yeah, we used to go there. So that's how I knew Chance. That's how I met Taylor, his brother. That's how I met a lot of people. Lucky, Saba. I'm trying to think who else used to be going there. Alex Wiley, Kimbe. Like all of Chicago used to be going there. That's how we all really know each other.
And that was the early stages of all those people making music too.
Yeah, none of those people were famous yet. Like everybody knew Chance was gonna blow up at that point. Like he had a buzz and people was like, oh yeah, he finna blow up. But he was still like not blown up yet.
Yeah, I remember. I mean, we were listening to Chance when I was in like high school.
Yeah.
You know, we were like, oh shit. Like he was just blowing up back when I was in school still.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That was like he wasn't blown up yet, but everybody knew him. Everybody knew he was gonna blow up. But yeah, it was still an early stage for him too.
Yeah. So going in there, collaborating with a lot of those people, did they blow up around the same time as you, or how did that kind of play out? Like,
nah, we all started blowing up differently because like now I'm just starting to blow up, and we all been knowing each other since then. I feel like Chance was the first one to blow.
Yeah.
And then Lucky just starting to blow now too, even though he been doing it for a while. And then trying to think, yeah, it was like different times.
Is there any like old songs you made with them that no one's ever heard?
We got a song called Feast, me and Lucky and Silver. It's on SoundCloud. And then Chance, I don't got no music with Chance or Saber and them. Or not yet.
Y'all got to drop something, dude. Y'all got to go back to you now and make some music.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah.
So, those early days of your career, you're kind of building stuff up. At what point do you remember you started getting that motion?
Probably after that tour I went on, that Young Lean tour. That was like my first like start of getting motion.
How'd you meet all them? Because those guys aren't from Chicago.
No, they just reached out to me.
I hit you on Instagram or something?
Yeah, I didn't know them when they reached out to me, and then I had somebody I knew. I'm gonna say this again. My cousin, he's a bitch.
Damn, what did your cousin do?
Some crazy shit. But
whoa, wait, whoa, hold on. We can't just skip that, yo. You don't got a name drop, but like, are you able to say what your cousin did?
No,
like, crazy. Okay,
I can't say it, but he's
okay.
But yeah,
your cousin.
Yeah, my cousin. Yeah,
all right.
But he knew them. I was like, oh, I knew he was tapped in with the underground music and stuff, and he was like, oh, bro, he like Young Lean's a legend and all this. He was like, oh, you gotta respond to them and work with them. And that's how I found out about them, like after they hit me up.
So you guys just kind of connected, and you were like, yo, we got to make some music together. You guys make, at that time, I think, kind of different types of music, though, for sure, right?
Yeah, and then we started doing songs together. I think Ty Boy was the first one I did songs with. I did songs with Young Lean, and I did songs with Blade.
Yeah, I mean, those are like all some really sick collabs, too.
Yeah, no.
I mean, that's some OG shit from early in their careers that, like, you guys made some bangers. As I was doing my research, I was listening to a lot of good music, bro. I'm going to say right now.
Yeah, and this like fresh out of high school. I think I started talking to them like right when I was about to graduate high school.
So how did it go from a point of you guys just collaborating to like, yo, let's go on tour together?
Because Young Lean was asking me to go on tour with him when I was in college. And then I was like, I can't go, I'm in college. And then I had dropped out, and then that's when he invited me on that Warlord tour.
So even before you guys were like officially publicly collaborating a lot, it was already planned out, like, yo, let's do this shit.
Yeah, he used to be DMing me, being like, oh, bro, fuck college. Come on, drop out. You could do this music shit. Like,
so once you had dropped out at that point, we kind of talked about it earlier, how you weren't really able to party or like do drugs or anything like that. Did your lifestyle change a lot when you started going on tour and doing this kind of shit?
Yeah, I mean, I did drugs in college.
Okay. Did you have like anything that was your favorite?
I mean, I didn't do like everything, but I went on like a coke binge in college.
I feel like everyone does that.
Everybody does that, but I'm saying not me though. That's like like people that know me. That's like crazy. Yeah.
Why'd you like start doing coke so much?
It was just in college. A lot of people that play baseball do
fun,
coke.
It's hard to like once you get into it. I think the moment you take the bag home for yourself, and you're not like with the homies like doing the bag, that's when it gets bad.
Yeah, I didn't do that, but we was in Baton Rouge.
Okay,
and we was just out all night going to strip clubs. We snuck out the hotel because our coach was like, "Y'all got like a 9 p.m. curfew."
Okay,
or whatever, and we just went out, got drunk the whole night. My friend Jeffrey got roofied.
Oh shit!
Had to carry him back, but why'd
they roofie Jeffrey?
I don't know, but at the strip club. But then we met like the club owner. He was giving us
wait, hold on. Who roofied Jeffrey?
I have no idea. Like it was
in
in
his
his
unsolved
drink.
Case?
Yeah, we don't know. But I carried him back to his room, threw him in the shower. I was like, if you don't wake, like with his clothes on, I was like, if you don't wake up, I'm gonna have to like take you to the hospital.
Yeah, I mean that's concerning. Homies pass out off the roofie.
Yeah, he only had like one shot.
Did they take anything from him yet or no?
Nah, because I think they thought he was alone. And then but then I guess they didn't know we was all together because he was doing like his own thing, and then what happened? And then I put him in the shower, and then he woke up, and then the next day he was just like throwing up and shit. But he was just like at the bar by himself chilling, and then I look over and he's like slumped over. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh no.
Yeah.
I mean, I wonder what their plan would have been with him if they slumped him at the bar, Like, are two strippers just going to drag him in the back room and run his pockets? Like, what's the...
I don't know. Probably that's
fucked up. You saved him. Yeah, you saved your homie.
Yeah. He did the same for me. He's a good friend. He lives in St. Louis. Yeah. Jeffrey.
What strip club was that? You want to air him out?
I don't even remember. That was the first strip club and only strip club I've ever been to.
Oh, after that, I wouldn't go back either.
Yeah, I never went to one.
Yeah, they're not. I mean, I'm going to tell you right now, it's not very fun. Because you go and you basically buy blue balls. That's pretty much what happens, It's not very cool.
Yeah, and then I got a girlfriend right after that, too. So.
Exactly, yeah. And I mean, you don't want to take her to the strip club or go without her.
Yeah.
That's a problem. If she finds out, you're in big trouble.
Yeah, I'll go if they pay me, like a club.
There you go. Yeah, go in there and perform or some shit.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty fun. That's different. So, all right, kind of back to the music shit. Did you ever get roofied?
No.
Right,
luckily.
Just your homie. All right. So, back to the music stuff. So, early on, you're collabing with Young Lean. Was that like the first kind of big collab that you did, or were there other collabs before that it kind of like really put you on the map?
I mean, that was the biggest one at that point. I mean, Lucky's big now.
For sure, yeah.
Back then,
at the time, it was different.
Yeah, we weren't that big back then, but yeah, at that point, yeah, people were like, damn, that's crazy. Mm-hmm. And I really didn't know the extent of how people liked him because I didn't know him like that.
Yep.
Until I started doing shit with him, and I was like, oh, shit. Yeah.
How was it going from, like, being kind of a local, like, Chicago legend to all of a sudden you're just going on this international tour?
I mean, that was crazy to me because before that point, I never been to Europe. I never been to Canada.
That's a huge escalation, like, of what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know?
And I was just happy because, like, you know, a lot of people don't travel that much in their whole life. And I'm
100%.
like 19, going more places than most people in my family.
Do you remember, like, how many stops you had on that tour?
I think it was like 30.
Damn, that's a load of places.
Yeah, it was U.S., Canada, and Europe. So it might have been more. It might have been like 40.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
And that's like, I mean, on tour, you're stopping like back to back to back. Like, you're just constantly on the move, yeah?
Yeah, it was a 2-week break in between the U.S. and Europe on the.
Okay.
Because it was U.S. and Canada together and then Europe. So I think after Europe, we took like 2 weeks off and then we did the U.S. and Canada one. But yeah, it was like back to back to back.
What'd you say is like the hardest part of being on tour?
Probably like not. I had a girlfriend, Tyler, that you just saw, but we got a kid now. But yeah, that's Tyler put it on. Shout out Tyler. But at the time, their name was Killa. But yeah, so we was dating, so I didn't get to see them for like a month basically. So that was kind of hard. And then the shower on the tour bus broke.
Oh, you guys were riding around on a tour bus mainly?
Yeah, it was only a tour bus, that whole tour. And then, like, besides, like, the flight getting to Europe.
Yeah,
and then
of
we
course.
were on the tour bus.
Yeah, you can't drive that shit.
yeah. Or get on a boat, get on a cruise and shit. Yeah.
Damn, that would be kind of fun if you could just put the bus in the undercarriage of the boat, fucking take that bitch over.
No, we did that for one of them. We had to get on a ferry.
Oh, shit.
To, like, get to someplace. We had to put the tour bus on a ferry.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but what was I saying? Oh, yeah, the shower. Yeah. Then we had to, like, some venues have showers and then other ones don't. So the ones, when we had ones that didn't, we would have to, like, get a hotel room to, like, shower. And then some, we didn't have time, so we didn't, like, I think the longest I went was, like, 3-4 days without showering.
Oh, that's...
But this is, like, after being drenched in sweat after the show.
It's not just like, oh, I'm chilling 3-4 days. It's like you've been out there performing and working for 3-4 days.
Yeah, it's like working out for 3-4 days and not showering.
Damn, that's musty.
Yeah, I was like, this shit. I'm like, I was having so much fun, I didn't really care.
Yeah, of course.
But I was just like, damn, I'm very uncomfortable
You're
right
out
now.
there making money and shit. Fuck it.
Having fun, growing my career.
Yep.
Like, I can't complain about that. But that's the one thing, though. Once I got home, I took like an hour shower. I was like, I'm so happy to be able to shower.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, that shit, getting home from a tour probably feels so good.
Yeah, and I see a lot of fans when they meet artists sometimes, they're like, oh, he stank. That might be why. Because I was like, damn, bro, I was fucking stinking.
On stage going crazy. Yeah. Tour bus shower broken.
Yeah, because I was like, damn, it's probably a lot of people that said that off that tour probably said that shit about me. Because I'm like, I ain't take a shower in like 4 days.
I mean, fuck it, dude. Those concerts, sometimes, you know, you're in the pit, it gets stinky in that bitch too. It is what it is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We vibing.
It's just the way it goes, you know?
Yeah.
So you're on this tour, you're riding around on the tour bus. Does everyone have how's everyone sleep? How does that work?
It was bunk beds.
Oh, okay. So you had an actual bed to sleep on.
Yeah. Everybody, it's like little cubby beds, and you got like a sliding curtain.
Oh, so this is a big ass like tour bus.
Yeah, it was like 8 of those, and then it was like a one normal bed in the back.
Damn, who got the normal bed?
I think it was Young Sherman, because I think he was like the tallest. He was kind of taller. Yeah.
Damn, that's a dub getting that big ass bed.
Yeah, he had the bed, and I think he was the oldest one too. He probably had like back problems and shit or something.
So is there any, like, from that kind of era when you guys were working together, when you were collabing a lot with, you know, Drain Gang and all them, you know, Sad Boys and all the homies, is there any, like, unreleased music from that no one's ever heard?
Yeah, I think so, but they wouldn't. So this is another situation. What's his name? I forgot his name. I'm not even gonna say his name, but
is there a certain manager you're trying to mention here?
Yeah, Emilio too. I say him, but yeah, Emilio Slimy. But yeah, he had a lot of shit going on. But so I recorded a whole tape in Sweden because after the tour, I went back to Stockholm, and then mind you, they charging me for all the studio time out my tour money, and I recorded a whole tape there. This is why I learned: you go to the studio, you gotta bring a hard drive. You always gotta bring a hard drive.
Okay,
this is how I learned it because I recorded all these songs at their studio. This is like year 001 studio, and I got back to Chicago. I'm like, yo, send me the songs. And then the engineer, I'm going to say, I think his name was Asia or some shit. And he was like, oh, you got to ask Emilio. I can't send you your songs. I'm like, I paid for this studio time.
Out of your pocket?
Out of my tour money. So I'm like,
that's your song.
Yeah, I'm like, send me my fucking songs.
Yeah.
And then they were like, oh, you got to take that up with Emilio. And then they wouldn't send me the fucking songs. So it was like a whole tape. I'm not
making any more songs in that scenario. I'm pissed.
Yeah, and it was like a whole tape. So I think we had a few songs off of there.
Fuck. And those, I mean, at this point, do you think there's any hope that those will see the light of day?
Hell no.
Do those still exist?
Hell no. I seen a Sia or whatever the fuck his name was saying some shit about me too. I don't know, but I ain't gonna say nothing about him because it would just look crazy. He's disabled. He has one leg. Like,
oh shit.
So okay. I'm saying like I'm not gonna act tough with a disabled person.
Of course. Yeah. No, 100%. He's got his own issues.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I'm like, fuck Emilio, because Emilio telling him this shit.
And he's not disabled. Emilio's not disabled.
No.
So it's fuck him. You can hear him out.
Yeah, Emilio's like he's a able-bodied person. Not saying disabled people aren't able-bodied, but I'm just saying like I'm not gonna fight a disabled person.
100%.
So I'll give him a pass. He's disabled. But fuck Emilio. He the one telling him not to send the songs. And this shit was years ago. I'm over it now.
And Emilio's someone that you've talked about a lot. You got a whole song called Funny with Some Money.
Oh, yeah.
Talk about Emilio.
Yeah.
That's one of the most, when I posted asking for questions for this, that was one of the most commonly asked things. People asked, was Emilio really funny with the money?
Yeah, I mean, shit.
Sounds like it,
Young Lean and all them just came out about it now.
Really?
Yeah, they like, that's why everybody was like, oh,
how bad was he screwing
right.
everyone over? Like, what were some of the worst examples you remember?
I don't know exactly what he did to them.
Uh-huh.
But I know he's been putting out like merch, even though they separated from them.
Oh, he's just using their branding.
Yeah, he's doing all that still. And then, so they all separated from him now.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember back then, I was hanging out with Young Lean's dad. And his dad was like, yo, don't trust Emilio. I don't like him. And this is back then. And then White Armor was also talking about firing him back then. They was just all scared to fire him.
And that's their producer, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Damn, so everyone kind of even knew back then, like, Emilio's no good.
They knew back then. Young Lean dad knew.
You were smart enough to separate pretty early on, though.
Yeah, people be scared. Me, I just do shit.
Yep. That's a good way to be, though. You know, I feel like that might be a Chicago thing.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm like,
for sure.
Because he did that shit with the songs and shit. I'm like, well, fuck him then.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't finna keep doing this shit.
Yeah, I mean, if they're already screwing you over at that point, you got to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, because he was managing me. He was my European manager, and then I had another manager for the U.S.
Was your U.S. manager treating you well, too, or was he...
I feel like business-wise, he was good. I feel like he just a little crazy, but...
Why you say that?
He just a little crazy. Like, I got a dog. He was calling my mom, talking about, like, oh, he just got a dog. He's spending all his money. He's going...
That's not his place to do that.
Yeah, no, he was crazy. But I fired him, too. But...
Damn. So back then,
he didn't do nothing like the Emilio shit though.
Yeah, that's totally different. Emilio, it sounds like that guy was actually like finessing you out of money.
Yeah. No, my other manager never did that.
Did you ever try to pursue that, like get any money that was owed back?
No. Maybe eventually, because I know I'm owed money from 10 and all that shit.
I mean, you should do that.
It got to be like at this point, probably like at least like 20,000 or something. Probably
apply some interest to that. You know, you get in front of the right judge. You know, you got the right lawyer. I mean, hey. I need 50% interest on that, you know?
Yeah, because I ain't got paid from that shit since like 2018. I pulled up on him when he was in LA. He was scared. He was all red in the face and shit.
Where'd you pull up on him at?
Young Lean had a pop up.
Oh shit.
That was the last time I seen all of them.
Oh, Emilio.
Yeah, but I was nice though.
Yeah, I mean, it's as long as you were respectful. You know, he shouldn't have been nervous. He should have just paid you.
Yeah, I was nice to everybody. We was chilling.
So. You know, some of your early music back then, even when you were touring with Young Lean and all them, it's really like it's very different from what you make nowadays. Early on, I'd say your stuff was like Chicago drill music. Really, would you agree with that?
Yeah. That was like that time period where like that's like what everybody was. Making.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah,
you know, that's I mean. I feel like almost anyone that was making drill music, you could just get views, just make a music video.
Yeah, and I feel like back then it was like drill beats, but I wasn't rapping about like killing people or anything.
Yeah, no, not at all.
But it was like I feel like that was before I found like my own sound and like my own lane.
Yeah.
And
yeah, I mean you also are pretty open about the fact that like you were a very different person at this time than you are nowadays too.
Oh yeah,
which I think is a part of growing up.
Yeah, I was very more like closed minded. I wasn't like collabing with people. I wasn't talking to people. I wasn't like responding to people.
Do you remember when, you know, back then in those early days, do you remember like the first big check you got, like what you blew it on?
A car.
Fuck yeah. What kind of car?
A 1998 Honda Civic.
Oh, okay. Hey, that's reliable. That's a good pick, dude. To this day, I still drive a Toyota Corolla. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, and I think I spent like they were getting over on me because I was so young, like the mechanics and shit. I think I spent like $4,000 trying to fix that shit. I was like, I could have just bought a new car.
Bro, you could have bought a few of them shits.
Yeah, I know.
Back then, a 98 Honda Civic's like $1,000.
And this was like 2016.
How many miles were on it?
Like 54,000 or something.
Oh, that's not that much, actually.
Yeah.
What did it need done to it? Like, what was so wrong with it?
I don't even remember. It was just every day was some shit.
Damn, that's crazy. Honda Civics are supposed to be good.
Yeah, but it was like sitting in the garage for long as hell, so
Okay.
it had shit that needed to get fixed.
Did you ever buy any other like stupid shit that you wasted money on?
When I got older, yeah,
For sure.
I bought like jewelry and stuff.
I feel like that's a rite of passage. Like anyone who like me, even when I was younger, when I first started making money off like a YouTube video. You know, when I got a good check off a certain video, I'd go spend it on the dumbest fucking shit.
Yeah, I mean, I done got a check and just woke up and took me and my Tyler to go buy Rolexes. We bought 2 Rolexes. We bought diamond tennis necklace. I bought a diamond Cuban. Bought
At least
a
the
gold
Rolex
Cuban.
will somewhat hold value.
Yeah, I sold it for
Yeah.
like the same as what I got it for.
Yes, you can make money sometimes.
Yeah, you can make money. I just got one that I didn't make money.
The
that
diamond's
year.
good luck. You're not going to profit on that.
But it was factory diamonds though from Rolex.
Okay.
So those you can.
You can make money there.
Yeah.
Yep. So once you were kind of like done with Emilio, I'd imagine you were also done collabing with the rest of the people that he was managing, right?
Yeah, it was just business. You know, that's how it goes.
It's the way it goes. He
Yeah.
definitely, I would imagine, wouldn't let you work with any of them anymore.
Yeah, they was like, oh, you could drop it. Like Young Lean was like, oh, let's put it out on YouTube or like SoundCloud. Like it was like we couldn't do no official releases, but
Yeah, because that shit would have gotten copyright striked.
yeah, just Emilio, you know.
So how does that? I'm kind of curious about that because I mean I don't know a ton about how the music industry and all that shit works business wise. How would it work if, let's say, like you have a song, but the label or whoever owns that song isn't letting you dropping it? Like, what are your options?
Just put it out. That's what happened with the Lil Uzi song I had.
Do you get in trouble when you do that, or?
No, they just take it down. Yeah.
Okay.
But mine's still up. I just didn't put his name on it.
Even when they know that you're the person who leaked that shit, like they don't. They'll just take it down.
They'll just take it down. I mean, if it's like a super, super big song, if it like blows up, I mean, it'll probably like be like, okay, let's put it out the right way and we'll take like 90% of it. Like how they did with that Juice WRLD song. What was it? I think it was like All Girls Are the Same or something. Whatever one had that sample when the band took like 90%.
I do. There was like a lawsuit around that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like when it blows up, they'll sue you.
Yeah. That shit's crazy, dude. You got to be careful making music. There's so much copyright and stuff. Yeah. You know? I mean, even like if you use a little snippet of a song on YouTube, there's like AI that'll catch that shit and take all your ad revenue.
Yeah, they do that. Yeah.
They scam you for it.
Yeah.
So once you kind of stopped collabing with them, did you take your career in a different direction, or how'd you go from there?
I just started dropping my own music. I feel like that's a better way anyway, because you got to build like your own fan base. Like I feel now I'm really just starting to get like my own fan base.
100%. Yeah. I think like the way you're doing it right now is definitely posturing you to like have a really good like solid base and like future, you know?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like this is definitely, I feel like I'm getting my first like real fan base.
Yep. I mean, dude, your Instagram shit is popping. Like, I mean, we talked about it earlier too, but I see you every fucking day on my Instagram feed,
I'll show you the thing too. Let me see, because I'll be looking at the analytics, so I'm like, this shit kind of crazy.
Is your shit going viral?
Shit, every day I got a video going viral because I post so much. I think that's the sauce. You got to just post
100%. I mean, you can. I've seen the dumbest shit go viral just because it's posted every day.
Bro, that's what I do. I just post.
That's the whole strategy. You just post every single day, stay consistent, and then it'll work.
Especially Reels. Reels damn near better than TikTok.
Damn. 33 million views in the last 90 days, and 65% of that are non-followers. Bro, my shit's
0% from ads.
My shit's like 10% of that, if even. That's fucking
You don't post
nuts.
as much, though.
Yeah, I don't post as much. You're right. But even my account where I do post every day, like, I don't get anywhere near. That's fucking nuts.
And 0% from ads.
You know, I think that's like a huge thing that's contributed to like a lot of people's success in the past few years is consistently doing those shorts.
Yeah, Reels, TikTok, all that.
Do you think like has it been difficult for you to maintain that consistency doing it, or do you like kind of stay motivated?
Nah, I stayed motivated because I'm like, my career was not going as good until I started doing it. Mm-hmm. So I'm like,
what was the kind of time period where your career like just wasn't going as good?
It was probably like a couple years where I felt like my career was like at the same point.
Yep. And that's got to be a tough thing, like, to bounce back from. There's a lot of people who don't, like, they can't handle that.
Yeah, no, I was really like, I'm finna quit. And then Tyler put it on. Killa was like, what are you talking about? Like, you can't quit music. I did quit music for like a year. I didn't put out music for like a year.
Damn.
Like 2021 to 2022. And I was like, I'm finna just do crypto.
You really quit?
No, I quit. I was making money doing other shit like crypto.
What kind of crypto were you buying?
Stupid shit. Like Dogecoin, Shiba Inu.
Yeah, all the dumb shit.
Yeah, but I've had XRP since like 2017.
You're up right now then. XRP's looking
shit.
good.
Yeah.
XRP's looking good. That shit just broke like $3, I think.
Yeah, I sold all mine. But.
Oh, shit.
But yeah.
I mean, honestly, not a bad time to do so, bro. Yeah. It's like all-time high right now. Get rid of that shit.
And I almost bought Doge back then, too. And Tyler, tell you, I wish Tyler would have came because I was like, should I buy XRP or should I buy Doge? And this was in like 2017. And she was like, buy XRP because it's like a real thing.
It breaks my
2018.
heart thinking about like back in the day when I knew what crypto was. And I even had it. Like,
Bitcoin. You probably had Bitcoin.
Yeah, 100%. Dude, I'd use Bitcoin when I was younger. And it's like, damn, bro, like, I could have been rich. And instead, like, I don't got no Bitcoin.
No, I did the math for the money I put in XRP when Doge went up the most as it did. I think this had to be like 2020 or something when it went up to like almost $1. Mm-hmm. It would have been like 1 billion.
Bro, you can't do that kind of math. It's just heartbreaking.
I was like, bro,
that's gonna stick in your brain forever. Like you're gonna be thinking of that one day. It's gonna cross your mind in like 30 years.
No, I was depressed.
Yeah, that hurts.
Because I would have sold it. Me being honest, I would have sold it at like 10 million. Like I would have started selling.
You would have held for that long?
I would have started selling it once it hit like a couple 100,000, $1 million. I would have started selling like my dad do stocks, so I would have started selling some of it. He was a stockbroker. And, you got to get rid of some of it, but I would have left some of it in. But at 10 million, I'm completely out.
Just slamming it in one go.
Yeah, I'm taking everything out.
Just one candle, fucking 10 million sell.
I'm taking everything out. Like I'm putting that shit in Bitcoin, and I'm taking that shit out of Bitcoin. And then I'm doing all. I wouldn't have held it to $1 billion. There's no way I would have did that.
I couldn't do that mentally, dude. I think the moment I saw even $1 million, I'm slamming.
That's what I'm saying. Like
100%.
I would have took out most of it at $1 million.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, me too.
Like I'm not.
It's always like in retrospect, you can look at crypto and be like, oh, damn, I would have been rich. I'm so stupid. But like, dude, nobody in that situation would ever hold that long.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what kind of helped me when I was thinking about it too. Because I'm like, I wouldn't have held it to $1 billion anyway. Like,
yeah, I mean, have you been into crypto recently?
Yeah, sadly.
Have you been buying the stupid shit, like the meme coins and all that?
Bro, I almost got the Melania one. I was trying to do it. I was on the phone with my guy. He do crypto, Paris.
Yep.
Because I couldn't figure out how to buy the shit.
Yeah,
because you had to get Solana and then send it to that address or whatever. And we were on the phone. It was at like 50 cents, and we was on the phone for like 5 minutes trying to figure this shit out. It went up to $5 in that time, and I'm like, all right, fuck this shit. I'm not buying it.
Fuck, you would have been looking good
in like 5 minutes.
Damn.
But then it went back down, I think. But
oh yeah, it's crashed now. At one point, was that like $15 though?
Yeah, and I saw it at like 50 cents, 51 cents or something.
Up,
yeah.
You would have been up like 30, 40 times.
No, and then his phone died. I'm like, fuck.
Shit.
Yeah, I'm trying to buy this shit right now.
Yeah, I didn't buy like the Trump or the Melania coin, and then I saw that a bunch of people made hella money on it on Twitter, and I was like, fuck, dude. So I was
asleep when the Trump one came out.
Me too.
I was pissed.
Me too. I woke up the next day, and it was at like, I saw it at $11, and I was like, "There's no way it goes higher." Like, fuck this shit. I'm not buying none of this.
I almost bought it then too, and it went to like 70.
Dude, literally the next day I woke up, it was like $73. I was like, "Fuck, bro, I would have been chilling."
Yeah, and I told Tyler, I was like, "You better hope nobody puts one out."
Yeah,
because I'm putting all of my money into it. I was like, if Elon or whoever puts one out, I'm finna.
Oh, bro, if Elon tweets one right now, we're pausing the episode and copping right now.
Yeah, I'm like, I put all my money
I'm copping that shit too, for sure. Pause this shit.
And then she was like, it's my birthday tomorrow. I'm like, I don't care. I'm like, I do care, but I'm saying this, you going to have a better birthday.
100%.
Like,
yeah, just let me do this real quick.
Yeah, I'm like, I do this shit. You finna get whatever you want for your birthday. You going to get a house.
Yeah, that crypto shit, I mean, you can lose so much money so fast, too. I mean, I've lost a stupid amount of money stupid fast on crypto before, too.
You can go to zero.
I've bought like Is there stupidest coin you've ever bought? I bought some dumb shit, bro.
I mean, the stupidest one I probably bought was like the Shiba Inu shit.
I bought like there was like this coin called Giga Chad.
No, like, I know that
blew up, made a bunch of money, so I bought a bunch of the alternative ones, like the Giga. Like there's a frog one. There was like a dog, like Giga Dog. I lost so much money, bro. I put like $1,000 in, and like I woke up the next day and I had like $80. Yeah, I was like, fuck.
Nah, I think I had like 500 million Shiba or some.
Yo, at 1 cent. You're that guy.
Yeah.
At 1 cent, you're that fucking guy.
It feels nice to just have that much of something.
It does, yeah. I love buying that crypto where it costs like a fraction of a cent. 'Cause it's like, yo, one day this will be a penny. Yeah. And I'm a rich motherfucker.
Yeah, I was like, if this should go to a cent.
Yep.
I'm up.
Yep. So you were doing crypto like kind of in that period after, you had stopped working with drinking before you did the kind of, I don't know how to word it. Maybe a resurgence of your career?
Yeah, because I was paying my rent off crypto.
That's real.
Yeah, so I was doing pretty good at it, but I was just like this. I thought it was money, and I was like, money doesn't make me happy.
100%.
I was like, I miss making music. Like when I make a good song, I'm like, I'm happy.
It's
like,
satisfying.
Yeah, it's satisfying. Like when I'm not making music, I don't feel happy.
And I think that's a big part of like being successful in that kind of thing. Like if you make music or you make like art or you do like YouTube content or something like that, you got to like want to make good shit and enjoy doing it.
Yeah, you got to enjoy it. Yep. I took time to see if I could even stop doing music. And then I was like, I don't think I'm ever going to stop doing music. Like even when I'm like 80.
Yep. That's how you know you're dedicated to it though. Like that's what you need. That's the secret to the recipe.
Yeah, because I was making money. I was damn near making more money doing that shit than I would make doing music, but it's just like that. It didn't make me happy.
But if it's not fun, if you don't enjoy it, then fuck that shit.
I was stressed out all the time. I'm like shit going up and down. I'm like, oh fuck, I missed this shit.
I hate looking at those charts, bro. Yeah. What I like to do nowadays, I just buy like $10 of like 10 different shitty cryptos, like god awful coins, and I just forget about it.
Yeah, I did stock options for a second too.
And no, that stresses me out.
Stress me the fuck out.
Options and shit. No.
I put the wrong put or the wrong call or whatever, call option or whatever. And I missed like 100,000.
That's painful. Mm-hmm. I don't like that shit.
Yeah,
I try to forget about it.
And then I'm like, bro, and it's like, cause my dad, he be knowing he'll send me like everything to input, cause he's like good at this shit.
Do you tell your dad that shit? You're like, Dad, I missed $100,000. Mm-hmm. What does he say?
Fucking, I gave you all the information.
It's like, you fucking asshole.
Yeah, like. Cause he'll text me. He'll be like, "Did you get it?" Like, cause he knew he did it right. He like, "Oh shit, I told you about this. Did you do it?"
Fuck. Yeah, he's probably so blown hearing that. He's like, "God damn it, you should have listened."
Should have had him put it in.
Is there anything else that in that period where you were kind of slowing down on making music that you tried to do for money?
Uber.
Oh, you were doing that.
Yeah.
So that was one of the things I was going to ask later.
Yeah.
So you were doing Uber.
Yeah, I did Uber Eats.
How was that?
It's fucking terrible. That was my first job I ever had.
I have a couple of homies who do that, and they love that shit.
I don't know why. This shit fucking sucks.
It sucks?
I mean, I guess for some people, I could see if you're coming from a job.
For sure.
Because in it, like, you can make your own hours and shit. Mm-hmm. But Uber fucking sucks. They pay you, like, not what you're supposed to be paid.
Yeah, how much are you making doing that?
I mean, me personally, I was making, like, good money.
Okay.
Because I'm, like, a workaholic.
You're grinding that shit.
Yeah, but it was like I was feeling like I was going to die. I was working like 90 hours a week. I was making like $15,000 a month doing it, though.
Damn. $15 a month off Uber is crazy as fuck.
Yeah, but I had no life. I was just doing Uber.
Did you meet any like super interesting people while you're driving Uber?
Yeah. 070 Shake.
What's like the most fascinating person you met?
070 Shake. I met her.
Okay. I
met the person who... Uncle Ruckus from the Boondocks, the voice actor. Yeah,
that's crazy.
He was cool. Ray J.
Oh, shit.
Because I was doing it in L.A.
Did you ask him about the video?
Nah.
I would have been like, how'd you feel when that went viral?
Because I was like, where you at? I got your food. He was like, yo, it's Ray J.
He introduced himself and shit?
Yeah, I'm like, where's your food? Like, where you at? He was like, it's Ray J. I'm like, all right, I get it.
Yeah, it's got...
I'm like, where you at? I'm like, you come get the food or what? Let me leave it. He's like...
He's waiting for you to react?
You know me, it's like the real Ray J. I'm like Nah, Ray J funny. I was cracking up about this shit.
Did you finally give him a reaction? Like, oh, shit.
No.
Oh, Ray J's probably still pissed about that.
Probably.
He probably remembers this, actually.
Shout out Ray J. We could do some skits. But yeah, that was funny.
Dude, $15 a month off Uber Eats is a fucking fat amount of money, though.
Yeah, but I had a kid.
So
and then
you had people to feed and shit.
Yeah, and I'm away. And my rent was like $4,000 a month.
Fuck.
And then like I'm away from my kid all day.
Where were you living at that point?
Van Nuys.
Oh, okay. You got a nice spot for sure, Ski.
Yeah, a 3-floor townhouse.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn, you were going crazy.
Yeah.
Fuck. That's the trap, dude. Out here, rent's so expensive, and then they'll up at the next lease and shit. 4K turns to 4,300.
It's 45. They raised it to 45. Yeah.
That's fucking assholes.
And I was like, yeah. So I was away from my kid all day. That's why I was doing some shit I didn't want to do all day.
Yep.
And I was in the car looking at crypto charts. Like, I was like the meme. I was like doing Uber and buying all the crypto and shit. But
damn, you were probably just frying your brain looking at those charts at the red light, just like, fuck.
Yeah, but it'd be like, I make 2,000 on Uber, put it in crypto and make like 6 bands.
Ooh, okay.
And I was like doing that. But it was like, bro, I've never been that tired in my life.
So wait, was the crypto money part of the 15? Were you making the 15 and putting that into crypto and multiplying?
Nah, 15 and putting it in crypto.
Damn.
Yeah.
So you were fucking chilling.
Yeah, kinda.
It's LA though.
It's
so
LA.
It gets,
that shit. Yeah, nah.
It gets expensive. Plus the taxes
and
out here too.
I got a kid. So it's like,
how much does it cost to like raise a kid? I'm curious.
If you're trying to raise them well, it's a lot.
Like, let's say on like a monthly basis, like what would you spend in 1 month on your kid? You'd say.
I mean, shit, if I had more money, I'd spend even more.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, what I'm saying, like, I'm finna get them a tutor. That's like $2,400 a month.
It's crazy.
It's like if you got them in. Luckily, I don't got to put them in daycare or nothing, or like. But if you do that, that's like another couple thousand a month, $2,000-$3,000 a month.
It's kind of fucked up that it's that expensive because there's like hella parents that need daycare.
Yeah.
It's like I feel like the less money you have, the more you need daycare because you got to go work.
That's what I'm saying. We just lucky. Me and his mom both do music, so we both just.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Be with him. And then he out here with me too. He at his grandpa's house. His grandpa stay out here. But yeah, and then I had that townhouse. I had 2 cars. I had the car I had my BM's car. And yeah, it's
a lot of shit.
Yeah, and then the kids. So I'm spending like, I don't know, like 13, 14, 15,000 a month.
Yeah, you can't save any money in that scenario.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So,
and California taxes, bro, plus like.
And then food,
yeah,
DoorDash. Like I'm saying, like it sounds like good money, but it's like that shit was paycheck to paycheck.
It's insane how fast 15 grand goes when you got like adult shit going on. You know?
Yeah, I was not
like that
prepared for that when I was younger.
We got to take a moment real quick to talk about our friends at Exotic 710, who were kind enough to come through and drop off some of their brand new Hash Lords pucks, which is their new official hash brand. Listen, if you've been watching the show for a while, you might remember when Exotic 710 came through to the studio masked up and talked about trapping. Well, the homie's taken the mask off for his YouTube channel where he's vlogging, showing you guys some insights into what it's like to run a weed brand out here in Cali. So make sure you go subscribe to that channel. Go follow the Exotic 710 Instagram. All that will be in the comment section. I want to show them some love and give a big personal thank you for hooking me up with these pucks. The ZZ Quill puts me to sleep. It's some fire. It's some Zope, which is very, very rare to come across in a hash. You know, Zope does not wash very well. You don't really find Zope in hash. But either way, shout out to Exotic 710. Go follow them on YouTube. Go follow them on Instagram. Let's get back to the show. So at what point, you know, because you were living out here for a good while, at what point did you move back to Illinois?
Like a year and a half ago.
Oh, okay. Pretty recently.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. So before we get back to when you moved back then, because that was pretty recent, there's
Yeah.
still some other stuff we gotta touch on for sure. In particular, one of the other most common things I got asked about was your Lil Uzi collab.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of just want all the lore behind that. How'd that even happen?
Okay.
What was
Yeah, I'll tell the full story.
Okay, let's get it.
Full story. So I was in LA Fitness. This was probably like 2018.
All right.
I left my phone in the car. I'm playing basketball because I used to play basketball a lot.
Yep.
And I didn't have a lock, so I just left my phone in the car. So I'm done working out. It's been like 3 hours. I come back to the car. I got like 50 missed calls. My manager done called me like 20 times. Like my friends are calling me.
Something's going on.
I'm like, oh shit. I thought it was some negative shit.
Yeah.
I get on my phone. I see everybody. Oh, Lil Uzi just tweeted your music. He tweeted listening to your music. All this.
Damn.
And this is before I even talked to him. I didn't even know he knew me. Mm-hmm. So I was like, oh, okay. And then he followed me on Twitter. He only followed like 15 people or something. So,
yeah, that's a big deal.
Yeah, so he followed me and then he DM'd me. And this was back in 2018. And we didn't do the song until 2020, I think. Mm-hmm. So this is 2018. And then we was just talking and stuff. And then another day, he randomly just put me. No, I think first I dropped an album, a tape called Independent Living Like I'm Signed.
Yep.
I'm doing some other shit. My phone started blowing up again. He posted my tape. Like
damn.
I didn't ask him to do that. He just posted it.
He's being the homie.
Yeah, nah, he just posted my tape. And I was like, oh, damn, that's crazy.
Yep.
And then like on his Twitter, like not even like a story, like he posted it.
That's real.
And I was like, damn, that's crazy.
Because
like
he never posts on Twitter too.
Yeah, and I got friends that don't post my shit.
Yep.
So I'm like, oh, that's crazy.
Yep.
And then another day he just randomly put me as his background on Twitter. Like he had Lil Peep as his profile picture and he had me as his background.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and a lot of people didn't even know that was me until recently. Because that's another thing that happens on Reels. They're like, oh, this is the person that was Lil Uzi's background picture.
And it's you?
Yeah, because he had me as his background picture for like 2 years or something.
Damn.
Yeah,
I didn't even know that either.
Yeah, no, it was crazy.
But that's crazy. He just had you as his background for years.
It was Lil Peep as his profile picture and then me as like the Twitter header background shit.
So he was kind of fucking with you and you knew like, oh, we got to collab.
Yeah. And then I was like, I was doing pretty good. So I was like, bro, fuck it. I'll give you 10,000, just hop on this song.
Yeah.
Like I just offered him some money. Because I'm like, people... Their time is money. You feel 100%. Me? Like, they might have to do some shit. Like, it's not even just on no paying shit. It's just like, okay, I know he's busy.
Yeah.
So, like, take this time out your day to do this. I know you charge way more, but I could give you 10.
Yeah, I mean, 10K for an Uzi feature is a good deal.
Hell
That's
yeah.
a really fucking good deal.
And then he was like, fuck it, throw me 20 and I got you. So, I'm like, all right. I went to the bank, sent him the 20. And then he sent the song back in, like, an hour.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and I was like, we were on FaceTime. I was like, so I could just drop this shit? He was like, yeah, come on, just drop it. And I'm like, all right, bet. I try to put the shit out.
The same day you sent him the money?
Yeah. He was like,
that's crazy.
Yeah, he did the song in like an hour. And then we on FaceTime, he like, drop it.
He saw that wirehead, he was like, bet.
Yeah, just instantly did that shit. So I'm like, all right. And then, so I'm happy about it and shit. And then I try to put the shit out. Can't put it out. I got to hit up Generation Now. Then Generation Now wanted 50 more thousand to clear it.
That's his label?
His label. Don Ken and DJ Drama, they wanted 50,000 to clear it.
Damn, so that's more than double what you paid for the verse.
Yeah, but I mean, his normal fee is probably like
300,000 out of pocket for the verse.
Yeah, no label.
So now they're asking another 50K out of pocket from you.
Yeah, and I got a kid on the way.
Fuck that.
Yeah, my BM's pregnant.
Yeah.
I already spent 20 that could have went to my kid. Like,
you can't drop 50.
Yeah, I'm like, I did this 20 because I'm like, okay, I'm finna make this shit back before my son born. Mm-hmm. But, and I asked my BM, like, should I do it? I'm like, what you think I should just send it? And she was like, yeah, come on. But, so she was with it too. She was like, yeah, you gonna make some money.
I don't think I would do it. That's so much money.
Yeah, but it was a little, but the 50, nah. I was like, I'm independent. So I had my lawyer talking to them. Mm-hmm. And they was like, he's independent. Like, can y'all do like 10,000 or like 15,000 or something like that? They was like, no, we need 50. Mm-hmm. I'm like, damn.
And how do you make your money back from dropping that song when you're independent?
It'll be like streams,
Spotify paying you per stream?
Yeah, they don't pay that much, but they like per million is like $4,000.
Okay.
But
that's pretty
like similar
decent,
to YouTube,
dude.
Like the short videos.
$4 for $1 million is definitely more than YouTube Shorts. That's like
yeah.
That's good money, actually.
Yeah,
that might even be more than long form.
No, not long form.
Close, bro. $4 for $1 million is like, I mean, I have videos on my main channel that have 1 million views and they made like 2,500.
Oh damn! Yeah, it depends where the views come from.
My ads are dog shit though, bro. They give me like rehab ads. I get the crackhead ads.
All type shit. Yeah, I guess it depends on the ads, but yeah. So I was like, what was I saying about it? Something about paying, but okay. So we did.
They wanted 50 grand from you, and you were trying to get 10 to 15. Your lawyer was negotiating.
Yeah, he was negotiating. Yeah, and then I even had I know Herb's manager, Mickey Halstead. And he cool with DJ Drama and them. I know him because I used to coach his kid for baseball in Chatham.
Really?
At Thule Park. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Mickey Austin, he's from Roseland. He's a Chicago legend, too. He's older than me. He's like 50-something probably. But he, what's his label called? Machine Entertainment or something? Yeah, no, I'm
Generation
saying.
Now? Or?
No, I was saying Mickey Hosted.
Oh, I'm not sure.
But he was Lil Herb's manager. Mm-hmm. So he cool with DJ Drama and them. So I had him hitting them. I'm like, bro, can you help me out with this? Because he always like, oh, you good with my kid, I'll help you out with anything.
Yep.
So I helped him.
Calling in the real favor this time.
Yeah, I called in a favor. I'm like, bro, I got this song with Lil Uzi. I need your help. I know you know Drama. Mm-hmm. So he hit Drama. Drama like, I don't care who hit me. I need the 50.
Damn.
Damn. Like, I'm like.
What's your problem?
I'm like, they used to be independent too. What's up with them? But okay, so that happened. And then I found a distribution company that was going to pay me like $150,000. Was going to pay for the video. It included like some of my catalog, which I was like cool with. You know, my kid, at this point, when I started negotiating this, because all this shit took 2 years. I was trying to clear the shit for like damn near 2 years.
Probably felt so shitty just sitting on that song that you knew was going to do well forever.
Yeah, because I posted a snippet and Uzi was promoting it. Mm-hmm. He quoted it, was promoting it.
Yep.
So it was going up. So I'm like, I need to drop this shit now. And yeah, so I got to that point when I started getting deal talks with them. That's why I moved back to LA, because I was having these meetings. And I found somebody that was going to throw $150,000. They was going to pay to clear the song, $50,000 cleared. They was going to pay Lil Uzi for a video, which they was like, I don't know how much. They was like, you think he could do it for like $100,000? I'm like, I asked. And then they was like, but we only going to do it if we get the video. Like, no video, no deal. So I'm calling Lil Uzi. I'm FaceTime. I'm calling him, texting.
That's a lot of pressure.
I'm blowing his shit up. I'm like, this is $150,000 that I can make off $20,000.
Yeah, you're on this.
So
That's a big deal.
I'm on it. So I'm not even just calling him on no fan shit. I'm like, I need this money. Mm-hmm. And when it's about money, I'm blowing his shit up. I got a kid. I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, it's a whole different thing when you got a kid to feed.
Yeah, I got a kid.
100%.
Like, I don't give a fuck how famous he is. I don't.
Yep. I'm calling you 5 times a day.
I'm calling him all day, every day. I'm like, pick up the fucking phone.
Yep.
I'm like, and then I even text him. I'm like, bro, pick up the fucking phone.
I don't even check my messages when I wake up. I call Uzi.
Bro, I'm like, I'm trying to pay you $100,000. Answer the phone, bro. And he still got me as his background on Twitter. So I'm like, bro, answer the fucking phone.
Yeah.
And then I found out he had some other shit going on. I ain't going to go into his shit. But basically, I don't even think he had his phone. So, but I'm pissed, bro. I had a kid on the way. But I seen some of his people, they cleared it up.
Yep.
And it's no bad feelings. But this just I'm saying this story because it's just how music business goes sometimes.
It's so complicated behind the scenes to get like a music video or a song out. Even.
Yeah. And I heard it's hard to get Uzi on a video anyway. Like, even with like Kanye and shit.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he a superstar. So, you feel me? So, I'm a superstar too, but I'm just saying, like, I get it. It's cool. But
way it goes sometimes.
Yeah, that's the way it goes. And he had his own shit going on. Just like I had shit going on. He had shit going on too. So
even despite all of this song still got put out eventually.
Yeah, I just put it out. Because I said, fuck it, I'm going to make, even if it's $1, I'm going to make something back.
So did you just drop it on all the platforms and just make ad revenue and streaming revenue back?
Yeah, I get streaming money from it.
Have you profited yet?
Hell no. That shit got like, I don't even know how many streams it has. I'll look. But I don't even think it has 1 million.
You should just do a video yourself with like a lookalike.
That would be, yeah. It almost got 1 million.
Oh, shit. Okay. It's doing good.
Yeah, it's doing pretty decent.
It's doing good.
But yeah, so I spent 20, so I didn't even make like 4,000 yet.
All because of the label, too. That's fucked up.
Yeah, because of the label. Yeah, because Uzi was with it. He was like, put this shit out. He was like, put it out now. And I was even DMing him, like, but he wouldn't respond for like a couple weeks. He'd be like, bro, I'm fixing it. Just hold on.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I got a kid. I just spent my kid money on this shit.
Yeah, we need this shit done today.
Yeah, it's been like 2 years at this point, or like a year and a half of me trying to clear it. Because like I said, I paid for it before my kid was born, and I'm like still trying to get this shit cleared. And then I told him, I'm like, bro, I'm just finna put this shit out. Like I was like, I gotta just put this shit out then. And that was before I found the people that would pay. But then that didn't work out either. So then I just put the shit out.
That's gotta fucking suck, dude. That's gotta feel so shitty, putting this much time now into this song after already having this banger within an hour of paying for it.
Yeah.
You spent 99.9% of the time just arguing about the song.
Yeah, that's how music business is. That's why people hate the music business.
Yep. Was that like a big kind of thing that demotivated you at the time?
Yeah, I quit for a year.
That's fucked.
Because I was like, bro, it wasn't even just the $150,000. I saw in my head how that was gonna go. Like I was gonna get that money. We was gonna put the song out with a video. I was gonna be getting all these bookings after that. Shit was gonna go up. I was gonna get a lot of offers. It's gonna be like movies and TV shows using the song, just like how they do my other songs. So it's like that song would have made me some millions if it would have came out the right way.
Have you had movies and TV shows use your other songs?
Yeah, Atlanta.
How does that work? Like, do they hit you up, or how does that play out?
Yeah, they're music supervisor.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah. So I was on the first season of Atlanta. I was on Dear White People.
Oh, that's sick.
I was on another movie called High Flying Bird.
Do they pay out like royalties for that, or how does that work?
Sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's like the biggest royalty check? Do they send it straight to you or to your label, or how does that? Oh, you're independent actually.
Yeah, they send it out. The biggest check I got from that was like $6,000.
Damn.
Yeah.
For just one royalty check?
No, that was just like a payment.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fat though.
Yeah,
that's good. Just for them using your song.
And I was a teenager.
Damn.
Yeah, and it was like it's good promo too.
So you're probably hype as fuck as a teenager. Like, yo, they're using my song. They're paying me $6,000.
Yeah, I just got out of jail though. So.
Oh shit! What were you in jail for? Yeah, we skipped a whole chapter here. Wait a minute.
So
hold on. Let's go back. Yeah. Why were you in jail?
So this was in, what year was this? 2016.
Okay.
When I first moved out to California, you know how they say come on vacation, leave on probation?
100%.
That was me. So I came out here. I'm used to Chicago. In Chicago, they don't really take shit serious. So me, Tyler, put it on. We was dating at the time. We went into Trader Joe's and stole some alcohol. So we under 21.
Okay. Oh.
So I'm 19, she 18, or they 18, and then we went into Trader Joe's. My bad. This damn air quality been fucking me up.
It's rough, bro. Yeah. You want some more water? I haven't opened either of mine.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we went to Trader Joe's. Did that. Took some bottles. This case is already done. We already
it's over with. You can talk about
this now. It's nothing crazy. But yeah, so we went in, took the bottles, came out, went to the car. They was screaming somebody call the police.
Damn. So, just over some bottles at Trader Joe's?
So she went in at first, and then she was taking forever, so I went in. And then they were like, somebody call the police. Somebody help, screaming and shit. And then I get in the car. They behind my car, not trying to let me go. I'm backing up. So basically, I got charged with assault with a deadly weapon, battery, robbery.
No.
Yeah, and then Tyler got charged with robbery and battery. And then so my bond was $80,000. Tyler's bond was $50,000.
They gave her battery too, even though she was not driving the car.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
And then I basically didn't do anything, and I got all the charges.
That's good.
Yeah, and then they put out warrants. So Tyler's family lives out here.
Uh-huh.
So they pulled up Tyler's dad's house, guns out, 7 police, put your hands up, come out the house.
Oh, shit.
And we in Newport Beach.
Uh-huh.
So then we got arrested on some warrants. We was driving to get food. We pulled out the house. They arrested us at the stop sign.
Oh.
All that.
They were waiting for you.
Yeah. So, because the detectives were calling us, they were like, we know who you are, Adamn Killa, and turn yourself in. I'm like, y'all can't be serious over some alcohol. I thought
what the fuck?
I thought they were trolling me. I'm like, they were like, we put out the warrants. I'm like, yeah, right. I'm like, y'all ain't put out no warrants over no alcohol.
Bottles? That's crazy.
That's what I thought. They calling me. I'm like, they just trying to get me to be stupid. I'm like, I know y'all ain't put out no warrants over this. I'm not turning shit in.
Mm-hmm. And it turns out they really did.
They put them warrants out. And then we tried to get Tyler's dad to go up to the store and just pay them for the alcohol. They were like, we can't talk to you. All the Trader Joe's workers came to court pointing us out. They were shaking and shit.
No fucking way.
And we were in jail I think I was in jail for 3 days or something. Tyler was in jail for 4 days.
I used to steal so much liquor back in Illinois. Like, I used to go to all the Jewel Oscos and run them.
That's what I'm saying. That's why that was our mindset when we came out to California. We was like, this ain't nothing serious.
Bro, you could literally walk into Jewel Osco with a cart and fill that hoe up and walk out the door, and they just follow you out and be like, don't come back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You could just come back.
That's why I thought that's Chicago too. So I'm like, so I was like, no way they're doing this shit over this. And then we were going to court. We was going to court for like 3 years. The first plea deal they offered me was a year in prison.
Fuck that.
And I turned that shit down. And then we was going to and then our lawyer stopped showing up to court. I swear to God. This sounds crazy. My Auntie Faye, shout out Auntie Faye. She paid for us to bond out. And then this is all tying into the Atlanta check. She paid for us to bond out. She paid for our lawyer. Shout out to Auntie Faye. Rest in peace.
Big ups Auntie Faye.
Yeah, she passed away last year. But Auntie Faye is a real one. And what the fuck was I saying? Oh, yeah, the lawyer stopped. Yeah, the
lawyer just bailed on you. Yeah.
Lawyer stopped showing up to court. And then he called the courthouse from the. I'm like, have y'all heard from him? Because I'm like, I haven't heard from him. He called from jail.
Your lawyer's in jail? What the fuck did he do?
He was getting evicted, and he shot the person evicting him.
What the fuck?
I swear to God.
You had a real one for a lawyer, though. He held this shit down. He's like, y'all are not kicking me out of my crib.
And I think he ended up getting like 20 years.
So you don't have a lawyer on the case anymore.
Yeah, but he owed another lawyer. He owed him a favor. He called him in. Damon Hobby. Shout out Damon Hobby.
Let's go. The GOAT?
The GOAT. Hire him. He's the GOAT.
All right.
In California, too.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah,
dual license.
Yeah, this court case was in California.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah, shout out Damon Hobby. So he ended up being friends with the DA, like golf buddies.
Oh, you're locked in.
And they were like, bro, if they didn't hire you, we was going to trial. They were getting a maximum sentence. My maximum was 15 years.
Just for stealing from Trader Joe's?
Because they didn't charge. They charged me. The charges I got was
the battery and shit.
And assault with a deadly weapon and robbery. It was like if I walked into a bank with a gun and hit somebody with a gun.
That's so fucked.
Those were the charges I got.
That's so fucked up.
Yeah, so it was like I would have been like one of them cases where they like Kim Kardashian, help him.
Yeah, like, please free him.
It would have been one of them. Like,
do you think you would have gotten helped eventually by a celebrity?
It's a lot of people that don't. So
yeah. I mean, like you had a following, so maybe.
But it would have been
Adamn Killa.
It would have been one of those because they was gonna give me, and they was like, "Don't ever come in this courthouse again. We're giving you the maximum sentence." They ended up giving us like 30 days community service, and and then we had a felony, and then it got dismissed once we got done with the community service.
Where'd you do the community service?
All over. It was some in the valley.
Community service.
Yeah, so but I think we had to meet them in Culver City.
I don't know how it works out here, but I remember in Illinois, I was on probation for like a year for something similar. I stole from Walmart. I used to steal games, and then I'd like go to GameStop and sell them, and then like go buy a bunch of like whatever the fuck I wanted. Yeah. When I was trying to get high, and I got arrested doing that one time walking out of Walmart, and they like tallied up the dollar value of all the shit I had stolen. But I just got probation for that. They weren't like, they didn't give me battery or nothing, or like, granted, I mean, I never got to my car.
No, it was crazy because we moved back to Chicago during the case, and we had to keep flying back out here to go to court.
That's fucked up. And then it costs money to do all the court proceedings too, because you got to pay the lawyer. If they sentence you to probation, it costs money to be on probation.
Yeah, and then I had shows in Canada. I had to cancel them because it was like on my record at that point. I couldn't get apartments. Like it was showing I was going, like, I had a felony when I was trying to get apartments and shit. Couldn't get apartments, even though the case was still ongoing.
So what was like the final kind of deal that they gave you?
It was like, so they at first they charged me all that shit because they was trying to get me to snitch on my girlfriend, and I'm like, I'm not doing it because it was on camera, so they knew I didn't do anything. And then our lawyer was like, you know, I gotta tell you this because I'm your lawyer, but like if you told on her, like you would like not have to do this shit no more. And I was like, fuck no, like I'm not doing that shit. The fuck do I look like?
You held it down.
Yeah, I was telling my BM to tell on me. I'm like, if we finna end up going to prison, because I didn't know at this point what was going to happen. So I'm like, just tell them I forced you to do it if we going to end up going to prison. And my BM Tyler wasn't trying to do that shit either. But I'm like, it don't make sense for both of us to go.
Yeah, I mean, You got a kid at that point too, right? Or no? This is before that. Okay.
This was before the kid.
Thankfully.
Yeah, thankfully. But yeah. But yeah. And then it's tied back into the $6,000 Atlanta check.
Yeah.
Because my aunt bonded me out first. And then I got the check in the mail because I didn't know I was going to get bonded out because I seen the bonds and shit.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah, because 10%, you still got to pay $8,000. You got to pay $8,000, and then my B's bond, Tyler, you got to pay $5,000. So I was like, damn, I'm finna be in here then. And then my aunt bonded me out. I was like, they were like, you got bonded out. I was like, what the fuck? And then, yeah, shout out Auntie Faye. But
sounds like a real one.
Yeah, and then I was finna go bond Tyler out when I got the check. And then my aunt called me and was like, I'll just do it. Like, just keep that for rent.
Let's go.
I was like, damn. I was like, you sure? I'm
like,
like,
jail. You got the $6,000 in your pocket. You're feeling good.
Yeah. Besides going to court every month,
but you still ended up going to jail for this.
Nah, we just went to jail.
Oh, okay. Just at the beginning. Mm-hmm. Okay. Nice. So did they They really told you never come back again, and you only got lucky because of that lawyer. Mm-hmm. Do you think if you hired any other lawyer, you would have gone to jail for sure?
Mm-hmm. We were on camera.
That's fucked. Yeah, I mean, once you're on camera, there's nothing you can really do.
Yeah, and the plea deal, the only plea deal they offered me was a year in prison. And they say after I declined it. Deal. Yeah, and they say after I declined it, they wasn't even finna offer me another plea deal.
It's fucked up because had this happened during COVID, they wouldn't have even arrested you.
It's crazy.
Hey, now you can just steal stuff here.
Because I was like, bro, this is shoplifting. I'm like, y'all want me to go to prison for a year for shoplifting?
Yeah, they're way overdoing it, sounds like.
And I have no criminal record. Mm-hmm. I'm like, and they pulled up to Tyler's dad's house. Like, he has an extensive criminal record trying to show him, my criminal record. And they're like, he's never been arrested.
Yeah. Like, so this is something that, you're not going around doing this shit. You're not a criminal.
I think they was just trying to make an example. But then they was they ended up coming to the conclusion, okay, we could tell they good kids or whatever. Because we was teenagers at this point. And then they was just like, don't do shit again.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, recently, after all that, now that we've covered your jail time, I didn't know that happened. I don't know if you've have you ever talked about that?
Years ago.
I've never heard about that one, but now kind of zooming forward back to current times, one of the things that I've seen you posting and doing recently in the past year or so is you've been doing shows outside of high schools. Mm-hmm. Where'd you get that idea?
So actually, I got the idea because when we were coming up, when I was in high school, Chance would do that. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of how he got some motion. Chance and Taylor Bennett, his brother, they both used to do that. So I was around when they was doing it. And Alex Wiley and Adamn, that was you would go to the school, sell the tickets, but they was just selling tickets. They wasn't performing. So I was just like, what if I just brought a speaker and perform? Because I'm I wasn't getting show bookings.
Yeah.
And I was like, I got to show people want to see me. So I'm doing these. I started doing that shit. The biggest one had 400 or 500 people outside.
Really?
Yeah. Damn. I don't know if you've seen a video of it, but it's 400 or 500
I've
kids.
seen quite a few videos of you doing these, and you're surrounded.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
There's one of you getting chased, I'm pretty sure that I saw.
Yeah, I think that was the Blaze show one. When they was jumping on my car and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this one, the biggest high school one, it was at Lincoln Park High School. It was 400 kids, just outside.
Damn.
Singing the lyrics, too. They know the lyrics. I'm like, damn, this is crazy.
Damn, shout out to Lincoln Park kids.
Yeah, shout out Lincoln Park. And that started getting me show bookings.
So people saw that and they're like, damn, this guy's got some motion.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That was my plan, but I didn't know how I was gonna go because I'm like, this could be crazy.
That's smart though. I mean, I think it takes it takes some balls, honestly, to do that. There's a lot of artists where they'd be like, oh, I don't want to go do no free shit. Mm-hmm. Fuck that, I need some money. But that's smart, bro, going and doing that because everyone who attends that's going to be they're going to remember that for a long time.
Hell yeah. And then people on the internet, they was trolling me when I first started doing it. They was acting like I was R. Kelly or some shit, pulling up to the schools. And I went to the same high school as R. Kelly. So this oh, this R, and my last name is
the
Kelly.
R. Kelly alumni.
Yeah. So they yeah. But then once people saw how it went, they was like, oh shit, he actually knows what he's doing.
Yeah. I mean, you got hundreds of people pulling up and fucking with it. That's bound to have some sort of positive effect.
Yeah, I did. And then, people was hitting me up about it. Cole Bennett hit me about it. He was like, bro, this is so inspiring. Keep doing it.
That's got to be motivating to keep you going.
Yeah, and then that was after, the first or second one. So I'm like, oh, I'm definitely doing this shit more now.
So what was the first, show booking you got off of doing that?
Chicago. I got a Chicago show.
That was pretty recent, yeah?
Yeah, Taylor helped me throw that. Yeah, that was my show with Taylor. Like, he wasn't on the show, but he, like, booked the show. He helped book it.
How'd that show go?
All right, sold out.
And you got another one tomorrow, too.
Yeah, in L.A.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
Downtown L.A., that's going to be exciting.
What's the damn address? Let me see. I'll pull it up. But, yeah, I got one in L.A. I got one in London. I got one in Manchester.
Ooh, when are those?
The London and Manchester ones are in March. The London one sold out, but then we added more tickets.
Get your tickets, man. Figure it out.
Yeah, figure out but the LA one is at 3226 South Hill Street.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. I mean, that's got to feel really good, kind of going from just doing these free shows to now you're selling out consistent shows. You're getting back-to-back show bookings and stuff.
Hell yeah. I even got booked for some festivals.
That's motivating.
Yeah.
What festivals are you doing?
They ain't really, like, announcing and, like, book it all the way yet.
Oh, okay.
But once they do, I'll announce.
You know some shit's going down pretty soon, though.
I'll tell you, though.
Okay. All right, yeah, once we're done with this. All right, so before we get into some of the more fun stuff I got for us here, the final question I got about, kind of mainly your music career here. If there's one thing that you could go back and do differently throughout the whole time you've been making music, what would that be?
I mean, it was a lot of things I thought I might have did differently. Like, so Kanye was trying to sign me.
Really? What was that?
2018. So he tried to sign me for $30,000, right, including my publishing. And I'm like, fuck no.
Yeah, it's not very much money.
Yeah, and Warner was also trying to sign me at the time. And this for the first album, so $30,000 first album. But they wanted like 6 albums. So, and then Warner offered me $300,000 for the first album.
There you go.
And then Kanye matched that. He went from 30 to 300. And then the whole Warner deal, I did the math. It was like 6 albums. It had like recording budgets. It had like it was like $300,000 in advance and then a $500,000 recording budget.
Okay.
For the first album. And then whatever you don't use rolls over to you. But they give you $500,000, they gonna expect to go get
you
somebody
gotta spend that shit.
Yeah, you gotta get some features. You gotta get Post Malone or whoever the fuck you can afford with that type of money. If you cheap
out on that, they're gonna be pissed.
Yeah. So you gotta make it sound good, but you might be able to be left with like $200,000, $100,000 if you play it the right way.
That's still some good money.
Yeah, you could finesse your way into keeping some of it. And or if you got relationships like how I did the Uzi shit, if you could do that, you could keep a lot of it.
Yep.
But so that whole deal was worth like 6.6 million over the whole deal. So when I turned that down, I was like, damn.
That's kind of hurt to say no to.
Yeah, I was like, especially after the fact, I was broke as fuck. Like after, because when I turned that shit down, I probably had like $10.
Fuck. You're thinking about that wire hitting your account for that $300 up front, like, ooh, that's a nice stimmy,
Yeah, and then like years after, and then my career's not going how I wanted to. I'm like, damn, I should have just took that fucking deal.
So you think you should have took that?
Not now, but I'm saying it was points where I was like, damn, I should have. That at one point that was one of my regrets. I was like, damn, I should. When I was driving Uber and shit, I even met the person that was trying to sign me. I picked up somebody from meeting up with him.
No.
And we started talking about it. And then he tipped me $100 because I guess he felt bad.
Oh.
But that was his friend. And he asked me a question. He was like, so if he offered you that deal again, would you sign? Knowing like you doing Uber and shit now. And I was like, hell yeah.
Damn.
And then after that, I was like, damn, what the fuck? I should have fucking signed that deal.
That's fucked, dude. That's got to be a real like... That probably hit deep, that Uber ride.
Hell yeah.
You go home after that one?
Probably went home, cried.
For sure. I would have been like, fuck, bro. I would have crashed out, dude.
Yeah, that shit. But yeah, at that point, I was like, fuck, I should have took one of those deals.
Fuck. I mean, it's good that you kind of stuck it out, though, I think. I mean, I think owning all your shit long term is infinitely valuable.
Hell yeah.
Because, I mean, every single... piece of work you drop or every single thing you do, you make all the paper.
Yeah, and then
delegate it.
And then if you do it good, you like can live forever off from being independent.
100%.
Yeah, and I see it because I'm around one of the biggest independent artists ever, like Chance.
Yep.
Like he made like $30 million.
I didn't know he was independent.
Bro, he's been independent. He made like $30 million in 1 year.
Really?
Independently. Like,
damn.
He's the only independent artist to ever.
I had no idea.
He's the only independent artist to ever have a diamond song.
Really?
He's on that Justin Bieber song. Him and Justin Bieber is diamond.
Damn, all that money independent.
But I'm saying it's only one person that has a diamond song that's that's what I'm saying. So you see shit like that, you like, damn, you could do this shit independent. And
that's gotta, I mean, that's a huge motivating factor, seeing that shit.
Hell yeah. And then Taylor independent too. You see all them doing well.
Yep.
And you just like, damn, I should just keep staying independent.
Gotta stick that shit out.
Yeah, because he was grinding too. I mean, if you was around and saw all the chance shit, he was going to schools, same shit I was doing. Going to schools, handing out flyers, handing out CDs. Like, this was before streaming for real. So he handing out physical CDs.
Yep, that's an old school way of doing it.
That's what I'm saying. And
that's OG.
He was outside grinding it out.
That's the new send it a DM.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Send it a DM.
And then it worked out for him. He stayed independent. And then Russ is another one that's independent, made a lot of money. So it's just like, it's not even about the money though. It's just being able to do, like, you got to have money to live. But it's like, when you're independent, you could do exactly what you want to do. You
got to put in that work when you're independent too, because you got to like delegate a lot of shit.
Yeah.
You know?
And then I manage myself, so it's like it's a lot of work.
Yeah. You're doing all the booking shit, you're responding to emails and shit. Yeah. That's a lot of work.
I'm doing all that. And then like Taylor's been helping me with some stuff. Taylor Bennett, shout out Taylor Bennett.
Fuck yeah. So we got some fun stuff written down. The internet rumors that I've heard. When I posted that I was gonna have you on the show, I got a shitload of replies to that post, and there's a lot of talk about you on the internet. Specifically on Reddit. They definitely like to talk about you on Reddit. They talk about everybody on that shit. They talk about me too. Now, one of the things I was going to ask you was about the Uber part, but you already confirmed that, actually. But I have a couple more things I want to ask you about that I'm very intrigued in. The first one I want to bring up. So the internet thinks that you and Young Lean and Blade and the kind of Drain Gang Sad Boys group have a kind of mutual hate for each other. Is that true?
No, we don't hate each other. I haven't talked to them since like 2019 though. But most of the shit I be posting, I just be trolling. Yeah,
because, I mean, I get that from looking at your post, but there's a lot of, like, their fans that have animosity towards you.
Oh, their fans? Sure. Oh, hell yeah, their fans. Some of their fans hate me.
And I feel like some of them, even from the comments I read, they might think it's because they think they hate you.
Yeah.
You know?
But they don't hate me though.
They're just not getting the joke.
Yeah, they don't hate me, but some of their fans do. But they've never said they hate me in person. They'll take a picture with me in person and then post it on Reddit and say "fuck this guy" or something.
Oh, 100%, 100%. I had a guy who did that with me too. It's the way it goes.
Yeah, but they never say shit in person though.
Yeah, no one ever will.
Yeah,
if they hate you in person, they're just not going to come say hi.
Yeah,
that's the way it goes.
That's what I'm saying.
So the next one that I saw, this one really intrigued me because I saw a picture of this. According to the internet, Billie Eilish, I don't know if I said that right, is an OG fan of yours.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That's true?
Yeah, I didn't even find that out. Like, my fans found that out.
Really?
Like, they was scrolling on my old posts, and they were like, why the fuck is Billie Eilish liking all your pictures?
So she's liking that shit from her main account?
Yeah, Billie Eilish. It's liked by Billie Eilish from, like, 2016.
Damn.
So it was like a picture of me on a balcony holding money from, like, 2016.
I can't imagine her listening to that kind of music.
I feel like
in 2016 too.
I could probably pull this shit up. Cause I think
shout out Billie Eilish, dude. I mean, that's a side of her that I didn't know about.
Yeah, she was a big underground fan.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, but that shit was crazy to me. Cause I'm like, why is everybody commenting on why they Billie Eilish like this? It was like hella people comment. I was like, what the fuck are y'all talking about?
Yeah, is that like, I guess the quote unquote biggest artist that fucks with your shit?
Yeah, her, Kanye.
Kanye's huge.
Drake played me on OVO radio a few times.
Really?
Yeah.
That's fucking
You could
sick.
Google that. Yeah.
That's sick.
And then Party Next Door. Been to his house.
Fuck yeah.
I was in a writing session for Kelly Rowland.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
You're like crossing genres.
Yeah. Oh, Natasha.
All over the industry.
Natasha Bedingfield.
You're really crossing every genre. Like, you're hitting everybody.
I got pictures with her. We posted pictures with her. Yeah, shout out Natasha.
When you two met, was she like, oh, I'm a big fan?
No, she was a family friend.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah, and she tapped in with my music later.
Nice.
But I was with
a collab.
Yeah, I was with Tyler. And Tyler was like, what the fuck is that, Natasha Bedingfield? I'm like, nah. I'm like, hell no. Nah. And
couldn't believe it, damn near.
Yeah, I got a pocket full of sunshine. Yeah. Shout out Natasha.
That song actually owned the radio for like probably a year and a half.
Bro, Natasha's a goat.
100%.
Fuck with Natasha. She's very nice too.
You got to get like a radio song like that. That's how you get the real royalty check.
Hell yeah.
Get a Mariah Carey ass holiday song, dude.
I'm going for that.
Damn Killa Christmas.
Yeah, that would be hard.
That would be heat.
Yeah.
So the last internet rumor that I heard about you, I don't know if this is actually a rumor because I'm pretty sure you did do this. But the internet likes to talk about the fact that you apparently had a free concert outside of a Blade show in Chicago recently.
Yeah, it got shut down before I got to perform though.
Oh, but you really were about to do that.
Mm-hmm.
How did it get shut down?
The police.
They knew like before you even did it was going to happen?
They pulled me out my car, searched me, all type of stuff, and then all the crowd started to gather, and they was like, if you perform, we're going to arrest you.
So that's where the video that I saw came from of people chasing your car down in the street and shit.
Yeah.
Pop right up by your door, too.
Yeah, because they were like, if you perform, we're going to arrest you. And I was like, okay, can I go like take pictures and say what's up? And they were like, yeah, you could do that. But if they start acting too crazy, we're still going to arrest you. And if they sing and shit, we're going to arrest you.
It's fucked up.
So I walked over there. They started singing the song lyrics and shit to Tortas Pounder. And I was like, shh, like, y'all going to get me arrested. Like, I could just take pictures. And then the crowd in the car jumping on the car, that was happening when it started getting too crazy, and then the police came over and was like, "Okay, we gave you 10 minutes. You gotta leave now.
Yeah,
you causing a riot." And then as I was leaving, they started jumping all on the car, and then the police was like, "If you don't leave now, we're gonna arrest you." No. And I'm like, "They own the car. Like, you gotta get them off the car so I can leave."
Yeah, they got to do something.
Yeah. And then they started getting them off the car, and then they were like, "Drive." And I'm like, bro, I'm just trying to have fun.
Yeah,
like,
you're just there to show some love.
Yeah,
that's all.
But I was also trying to show they should have put me on the fucking show.
100%.
Because Chicago's my city. You can't go to people's cities and not bring out.
Yeah, you got to bring out the local legends. You know,
you got to.
You got to bring out all the.
You got to show love in all the cities.
100%. Yeah, they should have brought you out. That's fucked up. Did you hit them up about that and they just didn't answer?
I mean, I know they saw it. I think I might have sent one DM to Blade. I think, but I don't think he responded.
So where was like? I mean, do they not respond because of the management situation, or why do you think?
No, they out that management situation now.
Are you guys going to collab again soon?
I mean, they probably would at one point. Yeah.
Got to link up with them, dude. I think everyone wants that.
Yeah, everybody wants that. It's just like some people, you know.
It's not always that simple.
Yeah, they get to points of their career. And they like, okay, I can't get nothing out of this no more.
100%.
So they like, I got to do that. So it's all politics and music shit. So, you know, once I'm bigger, they going to be trying to do songs again. That's just how it goes.
Do you feel that, like, they kind of bit some of your style at all collaborating with you?
Yeah, I mean, they use some of my lyrics in new songs. But that's how music goes. You get inspired from people.
Do you, like, take that negatively, or do you like that?
I used to take it negatively when I was younger, but now I like it because it's like, it's just like, say I've been listening to Lil Wayne, and then I accidentally say some shit he said, or I'm like, I sound inspired by Lil Wayne, or I sound inspired by Future or whoever. It's just like they like your music, so it's like
to like you're doing shit right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's a good thing.
100%.
But you got to mature and learn that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes a while to kind of get over. It's almost like an ego thing, you know, when you're young, you got the ego around like, damn, they're ripping my shit.
Yeah, and then
and it's like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and then you be like, they ripping it, but they won't do a song with me or whatever. But then it's like you get older and you're like, they just like your music.
Fuck it.
Yeah, it's cool.
So the next part we got here, I got some fun stuff here. You have some of the most interesting lyrics, like when you actually hop on Rap Genius and read your shit.
Yeah.
Some of the craziest shit.
Yeah, Rap Genius be wrong sometimes too.
So we got 3 different songs that I pulled some lyrics from here that I want to ask you about. First and foremost, this is a very recent song, Funny with Some Money. Talk about how Blade ain't get paid for shit. He ain't get paid for shows. Bitch got paid in clothes. Emilio, he a hoe. What's the story? Did he really get paid in clothes?
Yes.
Really?
We were on tour. The tour I was talking about, the Warlord tour.
Okay.
And we was back in Stockholm. I went to Stockholm for like 2 weeks after the tour. Me and Blade was hanging out a lot.
Okay.
And he was on that tour too. But he was just like the hype man for Young Lean. And they would do a few songs, but he was just on stage hyping him up. And we got to a conversation. I'm like, do they be paying you? He was like, no, I just get free clothes. And I'm like, you know that's not right. Because I'm like, you know they making like, you see how much money they making every night? Like, I'm just like, to be honest, they paying me. They don't know me. Why they not paying you?
Yeah.
You they friend. Or it's supposed to be. Like, Not even saying it's Young Lean not paying him, but it's like Emilio.
Yeah, it's the management.
Yeah, so I'm like, why are they not paying you? You on this tour working. And it's not like they not making no money. Like, they making
good paper.
It was one night, I remember, they made $20,000 just off of merch in one night.
Damn.
One stop.
They could have gave him some money.
I'm like, bro, it's not like this is like a broke tour. Like, this is like they're making money. The tour bus for the tour costs like $25,000.
Yeah.
So they're profiting. They're making money.
They're making hundreds of thousands of dollars on this.
At least. Like, they might have made $1 million.
Minimum,
yeah. Like, and it's like, I see the, and I'm getting paid a little too, but I don't get no fuck. I'm starting off my career, so I'm like, I'm just happy to be here. And I'm like, you should be getting paid something. He's like, oh, they just give me free clothes. So that song lyric is facts.
What kind of clothes?
You know, like Nike, they was getting free Nike stuff. I was getting free clothes on tour too, but I was still getting paid.
He was working for a Nike hoodie?
Yeah, it was like tech suits and like Converse and.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. Damn. After you told him it was fucked up, did he like go ask for money, or was he just cool with the clothes still?
Nah, he kind of like a shy person. Like, he not confrontational.
So he was just gonna take some more clothes.
Yeah, he was, when I was saying it, he was kind of like, like, he's like shy, like a little like. That's why, like, when I be posting stuff, like, I'm just trolling. Like, I would never fight Blade. Blade's like, he's like I know him in person.
Yeah.
He's like a kid.
He's not trying to fight you.
He wouldn't be trying to fight anybody.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, I know him personally, so he's just like a little like shy little kid.
Yep.
I mean, he's older. He's not a kid, but I'm saying like that's kind of how he acts, like a shy kid.
Yep.
And so I was like, damn, they just taking advantage of him because they know they can. And that was fucked up. But he out of it now, so he grew up a little more now. So
he's making some money now, I'd imagine.
Oh, hell yeah. Shout out to him. I'm happy he's making money. He should be, because he was doing that shit for free back then.
Yeah, dude, for the clothes, that's fucked up.
But it worked.
Getting those clothes for the low, too?
I mean, shit, it worked out for him, though. He making money now.
At least they were giving him, like, branded clothes and not tour merch, though.
Yeah.
Imagine they give him, like a Young Lean shirt.
That would be crazy. And I was like, why doesn't he have a set on the tour? I'm like, he should have a set.
Yeah, because he's making music at that point, too.
And he got songs with Young Lean, and he's already on the tour.
Yeah.
I'm like, why not just give him a set?
He's right there. Give him a microphone.
I was bringing him out on my set to do Psycho.
It's fucked up that they didn't let him do any more.
Yeah, I'm like, and then he did like 2 songs on Young Lean set, too. I'm like, why he don't got a set? Because this one, he was smaller. He was a smaller artist back then. Now he's like he's getting bigger now. But back then, he was like a smaller artist.
And they gave him no money?
No.
It's fucked up.
He still lived with his parents.
Damn, so he was really small time back then. Like,
yeah, but he should have been able to live on his own, though, at that point.
Yeah, if you're going on tour, you should be making enough to at least, like, get an apartment.
World tours, no apartment, living with his parents.
Yeah, world fucking tour.
Living with his parents.
That's crazy. Your mom's hitting you up, when are you going to be home?
I'm like, bro, that's fucked up.
Yeah, that's not right.
I'm like...
He goes back home. His parents are like, so what'd you get? Like, you were working so hard. He's like, I got this new hoodie.
All of them were living with their parents. White Armor was, too.
Damn, Emilio was funny.
Yeah, I'm like...
What the fuck?
Because I got there, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, y'all living with y'all parents and shit? I'm like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck? This is like, damn, what's it called?
20K in merch in one night, and they're at their parents' house.
Yeah, Young Lean had his own place, too, but I feel like he should have had a better place, too. Like, not knocking his spot, but I was just like, I know how much money he's making. Emilio should
have been living better.
And you know the crazy thing is, we went to Emilio's house, right?
Oh, that shit was probably fucking cracking.
Bro, he said it was his dad's house, but I got a theory. He was damn near lying, because he lived there with his girl, and he said it was his dad's house, and it had a studio in the living room, like a glass, like, say this the living room. This part, how we got this, it was all like soundproof glass around like a recording studio. And it was a big, nice house.
That's his crib for sure.
I was like, bro. And it had like plaques on the wall and shit. I'm like.
That's not his fucking. Did you ever see his dad there?
No. He was just there.
Was there ever any evidence of his dad living there? Like another car or
Not that I saw. And
I was for sure lying to you.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, he fucking y'all over. Because y'all living with y'all parents and he got this house and shit.
Yeah, that boy was living good off everyone else's money.
Because I saw how much money they was making.
Yep.
Young Lean was, even at that point, was generating a lot of money.
Yep.
So.
Damn, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
All right, so the next song that we got lyrics from is Torta Pounder.
Oh, yeah.
Which is one of your recent very popular hits. And in this song, you say, little quarter pounder, I'm happy that I found her. Big girls that need love too, come and let me fuck you.
Yeah.
So are you really into big girls like that? Or are you just supporting them with this song, being inclusive?
I don't judge. If I was like single, hell yeah.
See, I specifically highlighted this lyric because we had a guy who called into the show recently. He was like, I fucked a fat girl. Like, that was like a bad thing.
No, it's not a bad thing.
That's great news in my opinion.
I don't feel like, I don't know. I just never was like.
I think there's more to deal with there. You got more square footage.
That's what I'm saying.
It's good, you know.
Tall, short, big, small.
100%.
Like,
100%.
like I don't care.
Yep. Inclusive music, dude. That's what we like in 2025.
And then the crazy thing is that part of the song was going crazy
all over TikTok, Instagram Reels, all
at the
shit.
high school shows.
Really?
And I'm like, bro, I feel crazy saying this at a high school.
Yeah.
And I was like, I would not even say it, and they would just be screaming it.
They just scream it anyway.
Yeah, I'm like, bro.
You're sitting there like, fuck, maybe we'll skip this song at the next school.
But that's the one that like the most requested one at the schools.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that song's everywhere on the shorts and the reels, and when you blow up on shorts, it's a whole different demographic. It's all young people.
Yeah.
You know? Like, me personally, I don't really watch that much shorts.
Yeah, no, I feel that. Yeah, I'm not really just watching shit either. I get on there and, like, post a lot.
Yeah, me too. I think it's different when you make stuff, though.
Yeah.
Like, when you make content, you don't watch as much.
Yeah, and I got a kid, so I just be...
Yeah, you got shit to do. You're thinking about it differently.
Yeah.
You know? Like, for me, whenever I watch, like a short, I'm always thinking of, like, how it was filmed. You know?
Oh, yeah, I feel that.
And then I tweak about that. It's like, oh, this isn't fun for me no more. I'm closing this shit.
That's how music is for me, too. I listen to, like, the mix and shit.
You're thinking about, like, the beat and the mixing. Like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, they could have done this here.
And I think about, like, how the song's composed, and I'm like, okay, how many writers do I think that they had for this? Like, when it's, like, a super mainstream song, I'm like, who wrote this?
So, do you think that, like, that comes from, like, you being into music or your experience with music? Like, is that something that just someone that a fan of music is doing, or is that something that, like, you're doing because you make a lot of music?
I think because I make a lot of music. Because before I, like, made a lot of music, I used to just enjoy music, but now I just, like, study it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like a scholar on that shit.
Yeah, I like think
You're
about it. Yeah, because I'm like, why did this song do so well? Like, somebody else's song, I'm like, okay, what made this song do good?
And especially, like, because you started making music young, you know? So it's like, when you start making music when you're young, you grow up with that shit, change your mindset.
Yeah.
You know? Like, when you start doing stuff as an adult, it's a whole different ball game.
Yeah, I started, I think the first song I made, I was probably like 13.
That's young.
Yeah.
Speaking of 13, the next song I got lyrics from here is Prada at 13, actually. And I just have a general question about this song. I mean, related to the name, the lyrics, and everything. Did you really have Prada at 13?
Around like 14, 15.
Damn, okay,
So,
you were styling.
Yeah. I used to make money back then.
I was still wearing bullshit. What were you doing to make money?
Like buying, reselling stuff.
StockX was banging.
Yeah.
The early days,
Sold
that
some
shit
weed.
was different. I feel like you could buy, like, it's harder now, but back when I was in school and everything, because I'm 26, so we're only 2 years apart.
Okay.
But, like, dude, when StockX was popping off, you could buy, like, any pair of Jordans and just make money.
Hell
Just
yeah.
selling that shit.
I would be going to thrift stores buying shit, going to shoe cons buying shit.
That whole market has crashed now, dude.
Yeah, like I would go to shoe con buy some like real Bape shoes for like $60, sell them for like $300.
The Bape hoodies were big fucking news, dude. If you had a Bape hoodie, you were balling.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Then everybody sold weed for a little while, did that. And I didn't smoke, so I was like, that was good.
Back
for
in the
me.
day, we could get like 40 and 8th from mid. Just some bullshit.
That's what I'm saying. And I used to sell that stuff. And then the person who was giving me the weed I was selling, he got locked up. And I was like, hey, fuck it.
Yeah, that's the way it goes. That's how I quit coke. My blow guy got locked up, and then I like tried to get it elsewhere, and it always sucked. And I was just like, you know, I've had enough.
Yeah, because I was selling edibles at school. I even forgot about that. I was selling like weed brownies and shit when I was in high school.
You were making them?
Nah, I had somebody that I knew making them, and they would give them to me, and I was selling them.
How much for a brownie?
I don't even remember. I think it was like $5 or some shit.
Okay, that's a fair price.
Yeah, it was like cheap back then.
That's a good deal.
Yeah, and I think it was like $5, and then I would give them like $2 on it.
Nice.
Like the person who was making them.
Nice. 60-40 split. I'll fucking take that.
Yeah, I was like,
that's solid. So we got a bunch of questions from the viewers. You know, I posted on Twitter, and I asked, if y'all could ask one question to Adamn Killa, what would it be? And we had hundreds of people interact with this post. We got a lot of questions. And we got, I think, some of my favorite questions that I've gotten ever. So first and foremost, from Baldina, we have, did you really try to hire a Blade and Young Lean lookalike to perform their old collabs with you on stage?
Yeah, I posted a video of it in Chicago.
You really did that?
Yeah. The Blade lookalike. We performed Psycho in Chicago.
Oh, shit.
I just post so much that a lot of people might not see it unless it hits your algorithm. But I posted a video of it on my Instagram.
Yeah, it's weird. Dude, the algorithm makes everyone's shit like so separate now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Only certain people see certain things.
That's what I'm saying. So if you're in that algorithm, you saw it. Because the video did kind of good.
Yep.
But yeah.
How much you pay those guys?
Free.
Really?
Yeah, they was just in the crowd. I pulled somebody from the crowd.
You just pulled people who looked vaguely like them from the crowd. Just like, yo, get up here.
Yeah.
They do the lyrics and shit?
Yeah. He like sung the whole Blade part. Yeah. No, it was crazy.
You should go on tour with them.
Yeah, the crowd was going crazy.
Bro, take them to the London show, dude.
No, I'm going to do a different one in London. I'm going to do one tomorrow. I'm going to pull somebody up.
Pull everyone, every show, bro.
Yeah, pull
Whoever
somebody
looks
out the
closest,
crowd.
fucking get out here.
Yeah.
All right. The next one we got, so Young Soulful Stepper wants to know, head from Hawk Tua or dinner with the Costco guys?
Dinner from the Costco guys because I'm trying to be happily married.
For sure. That's a real answer.
I'm not married yet, but soon.
You go to Costco?
No.
Oh, okay.
But Big Boom.
Costco's valid.
Yeah, I used to go to Sam's Club.
Sam's Club is pretty decent. Sometimes they have better shit. The gas is cheaper there.
Oh,
like
sure.
that.
Oh, yeah.
But that's like Costco, dude, that cafeteria, bro. That chicken bake, you got to try that shit.
Yeah, the shit they be talking about, especially
Holds
they
me
running it up on Cameo.
Dude.
I beat them on Cameo. Did you see that?
I've been seeing your Cameo shit.
When I was doing Cameo, I was number 2 in the world.
Someone actually, one of the questions I was going to ask you about, someone asked me the other day, are you doing Cameos for $0?
No, I was doing them for like $1. Ooh, speaking of, I just got one. They 50 right now.
Oh, shit. Okay.
But yeah, but I was doing them when I was trying to, because the $1 ones didn't count towards the rankings, so I stopped doing them. The lowest you could do is $5.
How does like the ranking system work? Do you get more like rank based on the charge you know make or what?
Yeah, like $5 is 1 point, and then the more expensive ones get like more than 1 point. You get like 5-10 points or something. But at my height on there, I was number 2 in the world.
Damn.
Yeah, and I was trying to beat what's his name? Well, I can't think of his name. Some British actor, but he stayed number 1. But I had a meeting at Cameo. They brought me because their headquarters is in Chicago, so they brought me in for a meeting. We did like skits and stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, you ran it all the way up to number 2. That's fucking nuts.
Yeah, number 2 in the world.
That's crazy. How many cameos a day were you having to do for that?
I had the record for most cameos in one day.
Really?
I did like 600 and something in one day.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Were you just sitting at the crib all day? Just
all day. Yeah. And it's good money too.
I mean, bro, yeah, $5 a pop.
Yeah.
600 in a day.
Mm-hmm.
You're fucking chilling. What is the cut that like Cameo takes of that?
I think $5. I get like $3 or something.
That's pretty fucking.
But some of them you get $5 because they pay for like 24-hour delivery. So they'll charge them like $8 and then you get $5.
So there's extra add-ons and shit they can put on.
Yeah.
You make more money.
And then some people tip. The biggest tip I got on there was like $100.
Damn.
Yeah.
I might need to make a fucking Cameo.
No, bro.
It's really that. Damn.
It was an extra income for me.
Yo.
Like I'm gonna
be on there tomorrow.
Yeah. It's like 10, 20, 15, 20,000 a month. Like easy.
Do you have to like apply to be on there, or can I just make an account?
No,
like, I'm Goblin.
You can make one. I'm gonna send you my referral.
Bro.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. 15, 20 a month.
I mean, you probably make more. You got like more fans.
Fuck, dude. That's changed the game a little bit. That's more than we make in ad revenue in this bitch.
I mean,
large
you probably charge like 100.
I don't know if I want to charge that much because I'm going to get people bitching in the comments who don't have 100 who are like, I got $50, Goblin, do it for me.
You could definitely do 50.
Damn, yeah, I didn't think about it. People are going to complain about that, bro. Listen, I got the fucking weed brand, dude, and people complain about the expensive shit on there. So, like, if I do Cameo, they're really going to bitch because they don't even get any weed out of it.
Yeah.
You know?
But they get you to say whatever.
True. Yeah.
As long as you...
man. Did they ever, like, you ever say some shit that was bad and you didn't realize it?
Yeah. That happened, and that was crazy because it was it was an artist. I can't even remember their name. Mm-hmm. If I remember it, I'll say it. But it was an artist. They're trans.
Oh.
And they had me say their dead name.
No.
Yeah, and then the fan uploaded it to their Spotify. Oh, their name is Wikipedia. Mm-hmm. But I talked to them about it. I told them I apologized and said sorry. But so they uploaded it to their Spotify, right? And it said like congratulations from Adamn Killa, and it was me saying their dead name.
No.
Yeah, and then I posted it because I thought it was just a fan promoting their album.
Yeah, you thought it was like support. You thought it was something totally different.
I'm like, oh, this is cool. Somebody used my cameo to promote their album on Spotify. I'm like, more people should do it. So I like posted it and was like, oh, this is so cool. Shout out to them. And then people was in the comments like, bro, what the fuck?
No.
And people on Twitter was like, fuck Adamn Killa. He just dead named Wikipedia. And I'm like, it was a cameo. I ain't know nothing about it. I didn't even know who that was till somebody bought a cameo.
Did that make you like reconsider doing cameos, or you like fuck that shit?
Yeah, kinda. I just try to pay more attention to it now, but I don't really do it that much anymore because I've been too busy now.
Yeah, I mean, fuck, that's just gotta suck, knowing that like the internet's gonna take your words out of context and just run with it.
Yeah, they always do that.
You know, it's the way it goes. You know.
Yeah.
All right, so Sugar wants to know, what's your favorite animal?
Probably dogs.
Okay, you have dogs at home?
2 huskies.
Nice.
1 husky mixed with a German Shepherd, and then
Huskies
1 full
are
husky.
a lot of work, bro.
A lot. Don't get one unless you are committed.
Yeah, you gotta really want that shit.
Yeah, do not. They're like worse than kids.
Are they super loud and shit?
Yeah, one of them, the full husky, he like screams when you try to feed him. He's like, ah! It sounds like a baby. Like it sounds like you're like beating on him. Like he like screams. Like
it's funny when you see it on TikToks, but owning that has to be a lot of work.
Yeah, no, and then people like might look at you crazy because they're like, "Why is your dog screaming?"
Yep.
And then like when we first got Paisley, we got Paisley when we lived in Newport Beach, and we left her at home when we first got her. She tore all the carpet out the apartment, out the floor, like all the way down to like the little like wood looking shit.
Oh my God.
Tore all the carpet out, tore up the whole house, tore the door up. I had to like pay to get it fixed.
Damn, I would have been so pissed. I would have been like, fuck.
That's what I'm saying. Like huskies, because they're like, they dig and shit. So she was like digging out the carpet, like trying to get out the apartment.
They need constant activity or else they're just going to crash out.
Yeah, they're supposed to run like a mile a day. And I rescued her from a shelter. So she was like traumatized. So she was doing all, but huskies are crazy. She jumped through a window, like, because we didn't know what to do. She kept breaking out of crates and shit. We had to go to court.
Was the window open when she jumped through?
No, so we put her in the garage. Like, she jumped through a glass window.
Yeah. She was okay after that?
Yeah, she was good.
Holy
And then
fuck.
she was just walking around the neighborhood, and then she kept hopping back and over the fence, like, to the house. Like, she was like, all right, I want to leave.
Yeah, how do you contain a dog like that, bro? It's like...
It's hard.
The dog's just going to go when they want, it seems like.
Yeah,
you know?
that's what I'm saying. Like, huskies are crazy. Like, that's why you see a lot of them at, like, shelters, because people are like, we don't want this dog anymore.
All the shelters... I go to the shelters out here sometimes because I just like checking out the animals and shit. Bro, the dog sections are like 80% husky at like every shelter around here.
That's why.
It's nuts, bro. It's huskies and pit bulls, all of it.
That's why. They're crazy and they run away. And it's like they'll hop your fence and then they'll just run away.
Just fucking dip.
Yeah.
They're out of there.
Paisley used to do that all the time. I would chase her, get her back. But then a lot of people drop them off because they're just fucking crazy.
Yep.
Like...
That's a sick favorite animal, though. Dogs are cool. I grew up having dogs. I just don't have them anymore because, like, I'm lazy as fuck, honestly.
No, I love my dogs. I can't even go to a shelter. I get another one. That's how I got my second one.
Bro, yeah, that's how I feel. I go to the shelter every now and then because, like, my girl wants to go. But, like, I'm always like, yo, I can't pet this animal for too long because, like, I'm going to apply.
I can't even go. Like, Bandit, our younger dog, me and Tyler put it on, went to the pet store to get fish. Because we were moving, and then we saw a dog. We was like, "Oh, let's play with the dogs." And then Tyler looked at me and was like, "Please." I'm like, "All right, fuck it, come on." And he was overcharged because it was a pet store. I think it was called like Petland or something. They wanted like $4,000 for him.
Oh, what the fuck?
And I was like, I love him already. I just said, "Fuck it." Yeah.
It's tough, dude. Whenever you, like, find that animal you're fucking with, it's like, damn. Dude.
Yeah. I mean, you asked dumb shit that I spend money on. I mean, that's not dumb, but it was, like, that was definitely, like, $4,000 for a dog. I was like...
That is, like, that's a dumb amount of money, but buying a dog isn't dumb, you know?
Yeah.
So that's cool.
And I saw he was like they had him like in poop in the cage. Like
yeah, you got to get him out.
Yeah, I was like, I gotta get him out of here. I was like, I wanted to take the other dog that was in there with him too. But
it's fucked up, but it's almost like they probably do that on purpose to make you think that.
They do, because I was like, I can't leave him like this, and I got him.
Yeah, they only clean their cages out at night and shit when no one's there.
Yeah, I was like, he's rolling in poop, sitting in poop. I'm like, I can't leave him like this.
Yeah, give him a new life.
Yeah.
So the next question we have here from Lost Stan, and Lost Stan asked, "What was your reaction to everyone finding out Emilio is funny with the money?"
Oh, I was like, fucking finally. Everybody thought I was lying about that shit for years.
And you finally got validated after all that time.
Yeah, and then my social media was going up. I was that day, them days that they found it out, I was getting like a couple thousand followers a day. Like everybody was like, "Oh shit, he was telling the truth.
You were right.
Yeah, you were right. Adamn was right." And then my shit was going up so much, I was like, "Shit, let me drop a diss song real quick."
Does Emilio, like, has he ever hit you up, like, about saying this shit about him?
Hell no, he's not gonna hit me up. He's
probably pussy about it.
Because it's probably fans hitting him constantly.
Oh, all the time.
Yeah,
probably.
all
If
the time.
He's got a social media account. Yeah.
He's probably getting harassed. Like I saw he limited his comments. Like you can't comment on his posts. Like
you think they're going to his house and throwing eggs?
No, those probably. If they when Young Lean fans are crazy, they might actually be doing it. Yeah.
Yep. Damn, maybe you should have gone with him. Blend in with the crowd, just put your head up, fucking throw eggs. A damn killer meetup, Emilio's driveway.
Yeah, and then he just did some shit recently. He dropped a vinyl that I'm on.
And obviously you're not getting any cut of that.
Obviously not. But I heard Blaze not either. Like none of
probably not. Yeah. I imagine nobody is but him.
Nobody is. So he dropped 2 vinyls with me on it.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. You got to get a good lawyer.
Yeah, I do got to do that.
Get a good lawyer. Go get some paper out of that guy.
Yeah, I'm going to do it. Yeah.
There you go.
I've been thinking about it. I was thinking about it like last month. I was like, I should do that.
Take the money from these shows, get a lawyer, run it.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to do it.
That's the way to do it. So the next question we have is from Beans. And Beans wants to know, do you plan on taking your music more seriously? The joke songs are good, but we all know you're capable of real bangers.
I feel like I saw that one. Yeah. I do like making the meme songs, but so the Torta Pounder song, I made that. This is how I made it. So it's this producer named Frozy. Have you heard of them?
I haven't, no.
They had like a lot of viral TikTok songs. Like they had a song with Jason Derulo.
Oh shit.
They had like this Island song that went up. Like they got like multiple platinum songs. They got like 10 million monthly listeners. So that's who made that beat. They sent me the beat and they were like, "Yo, you have to make like a viral TikTok song." I was like, okay, bet. And then I sent that to them, and they were like, bro, the label's not going to clear this. And I was like, well, it's going to do good, so can I still put it out? And then they were cool enough to be like, yeah, you can put it out. Just don't put my name on it. So, but that's why I made that. But I make those songs because, I mean, I do like making fun music, but those are the songs that do the best recently.
Yeah.
Other than like Prada at 13. So it's really just like marketing.
I mean, whatever performs, you just got to drive it home, you know?
Yeah, like, that's what I'm saying.
Don't fix it if it ain't broke, you know?
Yeah, because when I was making real music, like I still do, like the person that said that isn't even tapped in with the real music that I put out.
That's not the only kind of music you drop.
It's not.
It's just if you only listen to your music on Instagram, then maybe.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what
I put out Freaky Summer. The name is kind of crazy, but that's also marketing. And then the cover art was a picture of me sucking on some feet, some toes, which is also crazy.
Yeah.
But that whole tape is real music. Like it was not one meme song on that tape, and I just put that out.
And it's 2025, so sucking toes is like cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I did that because to get people to listen to it. But it's a whole tape full of like. This proves our point. They didn't even know I was putting out real music because they only hear the meme
They're
shit.
They're just not tapped in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I put out real music for 10 years, and people are tapping in to shit because of Torta Pounder.
Yep.
So it's just like.
So kind of tying into that as well, Rocco Tesla asked if you could show us your dance.
Where should I do that?
Wherever. I mean, I don't know, bro. You could fucking. I don't know. You want to get up on the table?
Yeah.
Fucking run it. Here, I'll move my shit out of the way. Let's see it. I'm intrigued. Let's see this live. Oh, we're gonna have to move this. Just honestly jump on, bro. If you knock anything over, I'm not mad. We're gonna overlay the music for sure. Rocco Tesla.
I'm fucking dizzy now.
Rocco Tesla. Damn, it's a good table, actually.
Yeah, it is. Sturdy table.
You're the
Sturdy
first person
table.
who's ever gotten on this table, actually. That's a sturdy table. Rocco Tesla, you're welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back, motherfucker. So before we started rolling the cameras, I was talking about, drinking, because obviously I've been sipping these Modelo's the whole time, and you said you went sober.
Yeah, like 3 weeks ago.
Really? So what made you do that?
Because I'm just getting older, and hangovers get worse.
Yep.
And I got a kid, and I'm trying to be healthy. And I did it before in, 2019 for, a year. I didn't drink for a whole year. And then recently, I was, drinking a lot. And then my child's mother, Tyler, put it on, just went sober for New Year's. And I'm like, well, shit, we could both just do it. It'd be pretty easy.
So you didn't have a hard time getting sober? Are you able to,
I would say at one point I was damn near alcoholic, but now it's pretty easy. You don't gotta hide it though. It's cool. I'm not like that.
What do you mean?
No, I'm saying you're drinking. It's cool.
Oh no, I'm just holding it down.
Oh yeah,
I'm
no,
just chilling with it.
It's cool.
I mean, I got my other Modelo's over here. I'm not hiding those.
No, I'm just yeah.
What's it called? No, listen. I mean, you walked into the wrong studio if you're gonna ask me to hide some drugs.
Oh yeah, no, I'm chilling. I'm not like that.
At what point was your drinking a problem?
Probably when I was younger, college, and then young adulthood shit going on. And then my aunt that was my mom just passed away, so I was drinking a lot, kind of a little bit. Had
so
life shit going on.
You drink to deal with stuff on top of also drinking for fun?
Yeah, type shit. But
that's when it gets bad.
Yeah, it gets bad. Yeah.
Was there anything else that you ever used to do that with, or is it mainly just alcohol?
Alcohol. I had alcohol poisoning when
shit.
When I was 13.
How'd that play out?
I woke up in the hospital and almost died. And my sister and my mom, my sister and my mom was crying because they was we ain't know if the doctor came in and was we ain't know if you was gonna even survive. In the hospital, they was if you didn't come, you definitely was gonna die.
I feel they say that a lot to scare you. They told
Probably.
me that a few times too.
Yeah, I feel like they do.
They for sure just don't want you back here. They're get this fucking stupid kid out of here.
Yeah, and then my mom tried to send me to rehab and shit.
Yeah, when you're a minor, they do that.
Yeah.
How'd you get out of it?
I was just I'm not going.
And your mom okay that?
I was I'm gonna run away.
Shit.
I was
you were serious about it.
Yeah, I'm finna leave.
That rehab that they send you into there, when you're young too, it sucks.
Yeah.
Usually you have to go through the psych ward, the hospital rehab before they'll send you off to a real facility.
Oh yeah, no.
That shit sucks.
Yeah, I'm happy I didn't have to go.
What were you drinking? They gave you alcohol poisoning.
New Amsterdam. Yeah, that shit fucking sucked. I can't even smell that shit. I can't smell that shit no more. It makes me.
I mean, even if that didn't happen, I still don't think you can smell it without getting sick.
Yeah,
I can't.
Yeah, I can't.
It's hand sanitizer.
Yeah, that's on. It was New Amsterdam, and I just had a few friends that had died. It got killed, and then it was it was bad. And then my mom was calling me, and I was passed out on the ground.
Yep.
And then somebody answered my phone and was you need to come get him now. And
Fuck.
then I don't remember. I just remember waking up at the hospital.
So you've had problems with drinking for a long time. It sounds like.
Yeah.
It's been something that you kind of needed to kick.
Yeah.
For a good bit.
Because I'm at this point, I feel like I've drank enough for my whole life. I think at this point, I don't think I'm gonna drink anymore.
What was typically your drink of choice?
Probably what's the shit called? The tomato one, the Bloody Marys.
Bloody Marys.
Yeah, I like that. I like Moscow Mules too.
Really? So you like a good cocktail and shit. You're drinking 40s and shit.
Yeah, no.
Okay. See, when I used to drink
Tequila.
a lot, I did Jägermeister.
Oh yeah, that's nasty.
Jägermeister and Old English and Mickey's 40s.
True.
And that was my lineup.
I like tequila. It don't give you hangovers.
You don't get hangovers off tequila?
Mm-mm.
Bro, I drink 2 shots of that shit and I'm sick.
I guess it's different for everybody.
For sure.
Yeah.
But tequila is a crazy one to be how do you drink it? Just raw shots, or do you do
sometimes shots, sometimes, but
you still don't get a hangover and you're just taking shots?
Nah, that's when I don't get the hangovers. Mixed drinks be giving me hangovers, and wine hangovers
sugar,
are terrible. But
wine drunk is lit though.
It is, but the hangover fucking sucks.
Fuck. We can't keep fantasizing about alcohol.
No, I'm saying, and that was I like drunk sex. You feel me? So I'm just that was another thing. But I'm just drunk sex with my girlfriend.
Mm-hmm. Of course, you're being a loyal guy this podcast. I noticed.
Yeah, I was just saying, my girlfriend at that time, and me being drunk.
Uh-huh.
I like having sex with me drunk.
You ever have sex on Molly? That's a good drug.
I took Molly on accident.
Really?
Molly water.
How'd that play
at
out?
Pitchfork. I mean, I guess it was all right.
You were just trying to like take a sip of some water and you just started rolling balls?
It was Molly water. It was one of my friends, and he was like, that was Molly water.
How'd you like it overall? You have a good roll?
It was all right. Yeah, I didn't have a bad one.
I mean, you were at an event, so you were in a good place for it.
Yeah.
You know?
I had a bad edible trip or whatever you want to call it. Like, I was hallucinating and shit. Yeah, I had some weed tea.
And you were hallucinating off it?
Yeah, you could hallucinate off edibles.
What was
I didn't know that.
How'd it play out? Tell me about it.
So I was like 15. This is when I stopped smoking. How I was telling you I stopped smoking.
Okay.
Because I went to my friend's house. It was some Reggie, so it wasn't that strong. But, you know, when you make edibles, it makes it like...
Whole different thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm a teenager. I didn't know that. So I had 2 glasses of weed tea. Because I'm like, I don't feel this shit. Let me drink another one.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden, shit just started looking like cartoony. And I'm like, bro. And I started getting hot, cold. Started feeling like I was like having a heart attack.
Once the temperature and the heart rate changes, you're in trouble.
Yeah, that shit happened. And then I was like, shit was looking all like wavy and shit. I'm looking at my hands looking weird and shit. I was hallucinating. Like, I thought I was finna die. I was like, oh, it's finna be my birthday. I'm finna die. Like, I called my friend. I'm like, did you give me some acid? Like, I thought I was on some acid or something. Yeah. And then I stopped smoking after that.
Yeah, I don't blame you for stopping after that.
And then I had panic attacks for years. I still have panic attacks sometimes.
Would you have like flashbacks to that?
Yeah.
Damn.
And I had that for a long time. Like,
I don't know if I've ever had a panic attack. What does that feel like?
Like you're dying.
Are you like unable to breathe type shit? Short
Yeah,
breath?
it feels like shortness of breath. It's like damn near like heart attack symptoms. So like it feels like damn near like you're about to have a heart attack.
How do you get over that?
Once I found out what it was, then it got better because I'm like, okay, it's just a panic attack. It's anxiety. But before I knew what it was, I'm like, what the f wrong with me? Like, I didn't know what anxiety was or panic attacks or none of that when I was 15. So I was just like, but once I found out what it was, I'm like, okay, it gets better. And then I started talking to people that were older that had those problems, and they were like, yeah, it gets better. And now I only have them like every once in a while.
I feel like the only time I've come close to it is like on an airplane. I hate flying.
Yeah,
It scares the
I used to be like that too.
Bro, it's just like, yeah, I guess like traveling a lot has definitely alleviated it for me. But when I first like started flying like from Illinois to here a lot to do like podcasts and shit, bro, I'd have to get so barred out to not like tweak on my flight.
Yeah, I feel that.
Shit was cooked.
Yeah, flying is kind of scary.
It's just like when you think about it, it's like how the in the air.
And then it's like if something happens, it's over with.
Literally.
Like it's nothing you can do.
I mean, to be fair, it has to be pretty extreme for you to literally just like fall out of the sky.
Yeah.
Because even if I've watched so many videos about it because I'm so scared.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, I got to know exactly what's happening in the plane. Yeah. What's every sound mean? Let's like, there's a period where every time a plane would make a certain sound, I Google that shit. I'd be like, what the what did I just hear, bro? It sounded like this. So even like, let's say you're in an airplane, right? And both the engines go out on that bitch. They can still fly it and land it.
Okay.
They just can't go higher anymore.
Well, that's good to know.
But like you could still like, because of the momentum you already have, like you could still like coast it down and like land the plane normally and shit.
Okay.
But the only scenario where like if you lose a wing, for example, y'all are dead.
Oh yeah.
Like for surely.
How often does that happen? Not often. Though.
Probably never.
Yeah, like once in a billion probably.
I mean, yeah, the whole wing falling off the plane, bro. You got to have a lot of loose screws for that.
Yeah.
Someone really didn't do their job.
But yeah, I used to be scared about that shit too. But you're more likely to die.
See,
on the way there in the car.
Everyone says that shit, but like statistics, it's like, are those numbers accurate?
Probably not.
Like, how do you count that?
Yeah, no probably way. Not. That's what I'm saying. Like the shit about it's a lot of statistics like that with like kids too. With like I'm like, you're not talking to billions of kids. Like,
yeah.
You know,
y'all don't actually have proof of this.
Yeah.
You know?
Like,
some dude for sure just threw a number out and everyone else is like, well, I'm not going to check that shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you're not checking every household in America. Like, they be calling my phone trying to get surveys on my kid. I don't be answering the phone.
I get so many spam calls on my shit.
Yeah, me too.
It's bad. I have bad credit, though. Like, I got debt collectors on my shit.
Don't we?
Ooh, how's your credit? Your shit good?
It's Stuff. It used to be good before COVID. I had like damn near 800 before COVID.
Oh, okay. So you could abuse that.
No, I had like credit cards that you get like $200,000 credit limits on. I had like the metal joints.
The one makes a sound when you drop it down.
I had a Chase Sapphire Preferred. I had all type of shit.
They'll never give me a metal card in my life, I don't think.
Nah, you'll get one.
Bro, I don't know.
YouTube's going well.
But I blew my credit when I was 19, and my shit's still 540, like to this day.
Nah, you'll fix it. You can fix it.
I hope.
My shit was worse. I had like a 385.
I was around there at one point. It's gotten better. I got approved, dude. So this is actually kind of. So I got when I first moved out here, I totaled my car like a month after I got here.
Oh, damn.
And I had to go to the dealership and like get a new car, and I had like enough money for a sizable down payment, but I wasn't quite able to buy the whole whip in cash. So I was like, I'm gonna just go get like a Toyota, bro. I'm gonna get like a chill ass whip. I go in there thinking like, okay, I got a big down payment. How bad are they gonna f me, dude? 24% APR is the only rate I could get approved for, and they ran my shit through every bank on earth.
Bro, my shit was so I couldn't even have a cosigner. Like I had a Mercedes, a GLE 350, a 2022. My aunt that just died, before she died, we was like, okay, we gonna cosign it, because she did this for me before. She cosigned me, and then my credit was good enough. I refinanced and took her off the loan. So I was like, okay, we'll do that again.
Yep.
And then we went to cosign. We was at Mercedes. It was like, bro, your credit's so you can't even be on the loan. Like. And then they were like, the only way you're going to get it is if we just put her name on it. And then I was like, I mean, we don't have to, but I'm like, if it's cool with you, we could do it. And she was like, okay, I'll think about it. And then she was like, let's do it. And then with her shit, my car payment was $1,600 a month.
Oh, my.
She had like an 800 credit score. She had like perfect credit.
Bro,
with zero down, though.
Crazy.
Yeah, it was like a $100,000 car loan with no money down.
Yeah, zero down. You're eating that shit.
Yeah.
How many years was the loan?
I think it was like 6 years.
Oh my, dude, $600 a month for 6 years is cut.
Nah, but you know what? It was a part. So always do this when you buy a car. Mm-hmm. It's a part where you can sign. I forgot what it's called, but it's like if you die, the car gets paid off. The car loan gets paid off. It's like death and life insurance, but with the car loan though.
Yeah, like a specific death clause in the
car loan.
Yep.
And I did not pick that, so when my aunt died, I had to give the car back.
No.
Yeah, but if I would have picked it, I would have just had a $100,000 car paid off. Yeah. And we was just rushing through. Yeah, because my dad did it on his car, so he was like, when she died, he was like, go through the paperwork and see if you did this. And I saw the part, and it said no. I was like, because I was already about my aunt, but I was just like, damn, now I gotta give back my car too.
I'm whipless. I'm sitting in the back of the Uber thinking about my aunt.
Type shit. And I had another car, but I gave that to my child's mother.
Dude, the car market's fried nowadays too. Especially like buying a car out here. It's crazy how like even you can go downtown Chicago, bro. A car is going to be at least 10% more expensive here.
That's crazy.
Anywhere in Cali.
I'm kind of chilling not having a car.
Yeah, I mean,
I haven't had a car for like 6 months.
Really?
Yeah, but I mean, I have another. My Tyler has a Tesla, a Model S.
Oh, okay.
So that was my car. I got the Mercedes, and I gave her that one.
That shit has the self-driving?
No, it's an older one. Before they did that, but I've had that one. I bought that one but that's Tyler's car now. But I bought it in 2019, and that one's cool. But so it's like when I'm with Tyler, I basically have a car. Like Tyler, like will pick me up and take me places. But not having a car is kind of chill. Like I don't gotta worry about parking tickets, parking.
You don't gotta
stress about insurance and plate stickers and shit. I hate going and doing car shit.
There's so much you have to do.
Yeah,
and like they really like. It adds up so fast if you don't do it.
Hell yeah, I still got to do it on Tyler's car. Like, I had to go get 4 new tires on Tyler's car. I had to go do that shit. It's just like, and then when I get picked up, dropped off, I don't got to worry about trying to find parking. Like,
yep. And you can get drunk.
I could get drunk, high. You could do whatever. Like, and I was drinking too. I just went sober recently, so I was like, okay, I'm drunk.
Bro, DUIs are expensive.
Yeah, I already know.
The car solves that problem.
Yeah.
So I got a DUI when I was 20. It was like 2 months before my 21st. And I spent well over $10K dealing with that shit.
Yeah, I was doing community service with a lot of DUI people. They were like, yeah.
Bro, I got I've gotten community service twice in my life. The first time I don't remember the exact amount. It was like 100 hours or so. There's this place. It was like a food pantry that shipped out like, dried rice and shit to like, countries that needed like food aid and stuff. Right.
Uh-huh.
And I went in there and they had these little like forms you would get as like proof that you did your service. I just stole the whole thing of forms and I like filled them all out. Tried to like, cause I went in there, I did like 10 or 15 legit shifts, like see how the forms would get filled out and like how it would look normal. Went in there, stole all the forms, filled it out, had this like bullshit ass letter. My PO believed it cause like I was very friendly to her. I'm a white kid, dude. She let me off good, right? She's not worried about me. And then the second time I got in trouble, it was my DUI, and I got 250 hours for that shit.
Was that like 30 days too? That's probably around
it's there. Well, no, it's like 11 or 12-ish if you count it as 24 hours in the day.
Okay, because I knew I was counting 8 hours because the community service is like 8 hours.
Oh yeah, just work time. That's around 30 days.
Yeah, it's like 30 because I think that's how many hours I had too. It was like 30 days.
Bro, it's so like you don't when you hear that number when you first get it, it's like, oh, I'll just save it for the last month and you procrastinate that shit.
No, I almost did. I did it early because it was like maybe 2 months went past and they gave us a year to do it. And I'm like, there's no way I'm finna wait till the last month and then go to jail over this shit. Like, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah,
I made the mistake of trying to like prolong it a bunch of times. Yeah, and the judge just told me straight up, like, yo, if you don't have it done the next time you come back, you're going to jail.
Yeah, I did it 30 days straight too.
Damn, just every single day?
Every day.
That's gotta be draining.
It was up. It sucked.
On top of trying to balance all your other shit too.
And it was like 4 a.m. to 3 p.m. or some shit.
Oh, that's
5 to 3 or it was some shit like that. And I was doing it every day because I'm like, I gotta knock this shit out because we can't do shows in Canada. We can't we gotta get this shit done.
Yep. Yeah, that shit is serious. And I mean, when you're on that, you gotta ask permission to like leave the like state country too.
Yeah,
right?
with the bail bonds people,
Were they giving you permission?
Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah, because we had to send them the hotel we was staying at. Like they had to know like everything.
Yeah, you had to prove that like you're actually making money and doing this for work.
Yeah, had to do all that. So, but they was cool with us doing it though.
Moral of the story: don't get in trouble, man.
Yeah, no, don't do that.
Man, I just want to say real quick, this has been a great chat.
Oh, thanks.
This has been a great
fun.
interview.
Yeah.
You know, the fans have been excited for this one. I think on both sides. You said you've been getting a lot of messages. I've been getting a lot of messages. For the few out there watching who aren't familiar with you at this point, where can everyone find you at?
On Instagram at Adamn Killa, ADAMN KILLA, and then on TikTok and Twitter it's Adamn Who They Want, ADAMN WHODEYWANT. I know that's kind of long, but Instagram is Adamn Killa.
Put it on the screen.
Yeah,
put it on the screen. And for everyone who lives in the UK who wants to go to one of your upcoming UK shows, where do they get tickets?
Oh yeah, tickets are in my bio on Instagram at Adamn Killa, ADAMN KILLA.
Pull up, go tap in if you're British, and even if you're not British, if you've got a passport, maybe figure some shit out.
Yeah, fly to it. People do that too.
It's a little too short notice for the LA show. But
yeah, the LA one's tomorrow, but by the time y'all see this, it ain't gonna be a show.
It'll be done by then.
Yeah.
So what kind of upcoming stuff do you have soon that like we can look forward to?
Dropping an ADHD rant tape.
Oh shit.
Yeah, because I put out two of them.
3 of those so far, right?
Two,
okay.
2. I posted snippets of more, but I dropped 2 of them, and I made 8 of them, so I'm gonna put out a tape with 8. Yeah.
How do you like do those? Because those lyrics, you're kind of you're really ranting. Like it is an ADHD rant.
Yeah, because I mean, it's me. So
you sit down and start yapping?
Yeah, type shit.
You don't write those, or do you?
No, I freestyle them. But it's like I punch in though. It's like I'll say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a whole ADHD rant tape.
Yeah.
That's heat.
Yeah, no, it's fire. So,
how soon is that dropping?
Well, I'm trying to like the next month or 2, but I'm getting like offers right now for like distro deals and
take your
stuff.
time with it. You know, make that money off it.
Yeah, so I'm trying to see like who I'm gonna put it out through.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, hey, thank you for coming on the show.
Oh yeah,
I appreciate you for pulling up, man, all the way from Chicago. Everyone watching, go follow Adamn Killa on Instagram. Go tap in all the music on whatever platform you choose. Thank you all for tuning in. Drop a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you on the next one.
Yeah, thanks.
Deuces.
Adamn.